This podcast is part of the Listen Frederick Podcast Network. To learn more, visit listenfrederick.com.
What's up, everyone? It's episode 103 of Beers in the Lot, a special Old Fat Bald Guys Hockey League Summer Tournament edition. In this episode, the Beers in the Lot crew had beers in the lot while we recorded. We even had a spare mic so that some of our friends could come up and talk to us, and quite a few did. So let's get into it. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. It's a good crack.
Good cracks.
Good crack in the lot.
That's a beers in the lot crack.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Beers in the lot.
With beers.
With beers.
With brouhahas.
We're live. We got fans out here, too.
It's fans.
Pretty cool.
This is new. I think this is...
I don't know about you guys. I'm getting really nervous. Oh, my God.
I'm very nervous right now.
Very
I'm
nervous.
so scared.
I'm sweating.
All right, Riggs, what are you drinking?
I have a grapefruit radler.
DeBone, what are you drinking?
I got a watermelon rattler,
Oh,
thanks to
The worst.
Aaron Michaels.
The worst radler.
Yeah,
The
he
worst
just handed it to
rattler.
me. I think he was just trying to get rid of him.
Aaron, what are you drinking?
I have a strawberry lemonade Radler. Can you tell who bought the beers?
No. You don't get credit. I have the peach mango Rattler. It's with a D, but we say with a T. Rattler.
See, rattler.
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 You guys just got off the ice, right? How'd your game go?
We won.
We won.
Good.
And
Yeah.
we won every period. We
Yeah.
have all
The
10
good
points.
guys won.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Good guys win.
Yeah.
Bad guys lose.
Riggs, tell them
Beers
about
in
our
the lot
opening
prevails.
shift, how we set the damn
So,
tone.
Ross, Johnny, and then I was centering them to start.
Oh, the
Oh, there's
Spuds
a line.
First rush. Johnny puts it off the goalie's far side pad.
Yep.
Right on my backhand, and I beat him. Far
Nice.
side.
Oh, man.
And the best
First
is,
shift.
we were
Cookies on
talking.
the first
We were
shift.
talking right before Riggs and I, pseudo coaches here, obviously. We just go,
Pseudo
hey guys,
coaches.
we got to win every period. every period is 0-0. We're setting the tone, and we were fired up. The boys were buzzing. We had Korn and Vassy Secrets playing in warm up.
So new metal. So you had new metal and then EDM.
Yeah, metal,
All right.
EDM. We're rolling. Wait till later. I got a special surprise for Riggs during warm up.
Is it Limp Bizkit?
I'm not gonna. I will neither
Neither
confirm nor deny.
I'm not going to play. I'll go off the ice. You guys are on
Is
your own.
Riggs going to be rolling?
That was legitimately the song, actually.
I'll leave the ice.
I believe him.
I'll just come back out here.
Can I join you?
Yeah.
I just want to take warm ups and then leave.
Just take warmies and leave.
So
It's fine.
Yeah.
yeah, but so we're. What are we? One.
Well,
One
that
and
doesn't
one.
matter. We have 12
Yeah.
points right now.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the point
Yeah,
system.
it's one of those
point-based.
weird
It's
formats where
Buffalo.
you win periods and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
Buffalo
per-
scores.
How many do you
Yeah.
get for a win?
Four.
4.
4 points? Okay.
Yeah, so it's 2 per period, then 4 for the win.
Nice.
So ties are 2 points.
So don't score all your goals in the first.
Well,
Yeah,
so
please don't.
Spread it out.
we had like a strategy, you know, like we were gonna. So I moved up, right, and then we were thinking about if we needed me to move back to D to kind of lock up a period, then I could move back.
There you
right?
go.
But then we were like, you know what? Let's just roll.
And then last night,
Let's just beat these clowns.
yeah, last night I played center, more responsibility, and today they're like, hey Johnny, why don't you play wing a little bit? You get a little chance to free range a little
Yeah.
bit. So it actually worked pretty well. I got an assist on Riggs's, obviously. I had a few chances on a breakaway from our buddy Ross.
Yeah.
He had like 2 like awesome passes to me. I just
Where
yelled.
did he go?
Ross is a banshee. He just
should-
leaves.
He should be sitting with
Well, you guys
us.
flew out of the locker room to come out here.
Well, we had
Well,
to.
we did.
Lord,
We had
so
to.
it's
Yeah.
Because I
We
heard
had
there's a
to.
big tilt next between Danny and Aaron. That's right. I heard there's a massive
I know.
bragging
We
rights
want to
tilt.
make sure we get our time in out here, and then
Yeah.
you guys can get ready.
Yep.
Do you guys want Limp Bizkit during your warm up too?
I don't mind.
Doesn't matter.
I don't
Doesn't
mind.
bother me.
We won't see Riggs the entire weekend. Like, this is the last
I'll
time.
just go home.
Yeah, he's just leaving. We love you, Fred Durst.
No, I'll just stay out here and hand out stickers and magazines.
Rule number 1: don't tell anybody in this group what you don't like music-wise.
True
Yes,
story.
Absolutely.
True story.
See, actually, I foreshadowed that Riggs and I were going to have a really big game today because my Whoop told me my recovery score from last night of drinking and smoking a billion cigars and playing hockey and golf all day. Aaron, what was my recovery number?
36, right?
That's right. That's my
Jay
hockey
was
number.
Is that out of 100?
That is out of a score. That is out of a score of 100. And I'd just like to say, that is in the yellow. If you are 30 and below, that is in the red. As of Friday morning
You
yesterday,
just barely drug yourself in here.
Yeah. So as of Friday morning when I woke up, I was at a 92 recovery score, and I even texted you guys. Was like, I will not be in the green the rest of the weekend. Like, not till next Wednesday.
Hey, look, it's Chris Dooley. We should get him on a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, sit down.
Yeah, I'm set.
What's up, gentlemen?
You're in the hot seat.
Oh, you're gonna be grilled now.
All right, grill away.
Chris
Gotcha.
Dooley, another
Yes.
OFBGer, also plays on Attaboy with me.
Yes,
Appropriately has a Hophead shirt on because he is a big beer guy.
indeed. I am a super beer nerd.
He always gets mad at us when we have like shitty beers on the podcast, like Coors Light or Blue Light. He's like, "How come you guys can't get more interesting beers?"
Yeah, there's no bad
So-
beer. I just want you to switch it up.
I think I've only had one double of my beers, and mine are all IPAs, pretty much going forward.
Yeah, I mean, drink what you like, but
Yeah.
just don't do the same Snake Dog every week.
Oh.
It's the house beer.
Shots
Sorry.
fired. Shots
Yeah, but at least
fired.
it's not Blue Light or Coors Light every week or Radler every week for like 2 months.
Aaron's going to have
Aaron.
Rattlers for the next 14 months.
Probably.
I'm drinking a Radler right now. This peach mango Radler's
Yeah,
really
dog.
I
delicious.
wonder where that came
Yeah,
from.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
These are great for when you're in the sun, in
Yeah.
the pool,
Yeah.
on the mower, like,
Yeah, perfect for
It's
the
a
weather
good
today
sun.
for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Dooley and I went to high
Aaron's
school
really
together.
trying to sell them.
Dooley was a senior when I was a freshman. Blakenor High School graduates and ice hockey standouts.
Represent.
Yep, they represent.
Standouts.
Yeah, standouts.
That's a good word for it.
Yeah.
And we all work together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah, we
yeah.
worked
Yeah.
together at
Yeah.
the rink. Yeah.
Yeah. Go way back. At least
The
a couple
early
decades.
2000s, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Has
Yeah.
it been? Yeah. Just
Do-
over 2 decades.
Yeah.
Dooley and I even worked at the
Yeah.
rink. We were co-workers here at the rink. 2001, 2002, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
Lots of history here.
Yeah.
Good
Uh,
times.
Well, the community is small, right?
That's
we
right.
say that all the time. Like, hockey community is so small and tight that if you don't know somebody, you know somebody that knows them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
Funny story. We were playing our game last night, and we had I guess our team was hurting for a goalie, so they called up somebody who just happened to know somebody, and turns out it was a 15-year-old kid who's my next door neighbor.
yeah.
Had no idea, and then hey, he's my neighbor.
He was one of the goalies on my son's team
Right.
that I was coaching last season. So that's how small it is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You just got off the ice too, then, right, Dooley?
Yep.
Yep. You were on
were on the winning side or
on the
losing
losing side.
We
Then,
were on
I
the
guess,
losing side. It was 4-1. Strikes and gutters, more gutters than strikes this time.
Hey, they can't all be strikes, right?
Yeah, not enough beer beforehand, probably. The early
Well,
morning game,
early.
we had the earliest.
Too
so,
early,
yeah. We'll fix that.
It helped us.
Actually, Riggs, there were a few people in our locker room before the game. We did something
Yeah.
different that others didn't.
We made everybody wake and snake when
Oh.
they came
Wake
in
the
the room.
snake.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like you guys had some energy.
Yeah. Well, we were
Big energy
We
line.
were jumping in the room. It was great.
Wake and snake.
Wake
Yeah.
the snake. I like it.
Actually,
Billy Robinson.
Our buddy Billy Robinson. So everyone that came in, I dragged the cooler. As soon as I touched it, the wheels fell off. So I was dragging this cooler with no wheels.
Oh, the wheels literally.
Yeah, the wheels
And that's what
literally
I
fell
made
off.
the joke. I was like, the wheels fell off, and it's only Saturday morning, guys. So I grabbed it, and I was like, hey, what do you guys want? And Ross was the first one I offered beer. He's like, no, I'm good. And I saw, there were 4 snakes on the top. I was like, screw it, wake and snake. So I handed one to Brando, myself, and Riggs. And then our guy walked in and was like, hey, man, grab a snake out of that cooler. Be a man. And he grabbed a snake, had one. Another guy came in, he grabbed a Hopped Electric, which is a decent beer. Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
it.
nothing wrong
And
with
we were
it,
like,
but-
you're gonna have a horrible game. Look at you. And then the next guy came in. He had 2 goals for us.
Yeah, we were meanwhile wiping the sleep out of our eyes and talking about how hungover we were. And we hear screams coming from the other line.
It's like a war cry.
I think only one person was screaming. I don't know who. Neither confirm nor deny who the screams were coming from. Big energy guy here.
Big energy.
Big energy.
Big energy. Yeah. Big energy. Yeah, it was. It was fun. Good times.
Dooley, give me a positive and a negative hockey memory you have.
Oh.
I mean, positive is like, having the experience of playing with people and friends of mine that I've known for decades. And, some of these guys that we're playing with were on my first team ever when I was 9 years old, So, just having that experience is pretty special. Couple crazy games, stuff like that. One bad experience, I would say is just anytime I play too hungover. Whenever I can't be functional on the ice.
So that was today.
Pretty much.
No, man, you had a good game. What are you talking about?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Didn't net anything, but
You owned me in the face-off dot.
Yeah, that was one thing I could say was decent today.
Yeah.
The rest, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big puck possession guy.
Yeah.
So you're a big puck possession guy.
I'll give you another positive. One time we were at a tournament a lot younger, and we had one guy who had imbibed a little too much the night before. So he was sleeping in the locker room, and I think we woke him up for the third, came out on the ice, scored a goal on a slapper as he fell over, and then went right back to the locker room.
That's awesome.
So, crazy experiences like that are memorable and fun, and
Yeah.
as long as nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
So a guy, I can't say his name, but his initials are EC. He was a head coach, and I know he coached you for a
Gotcha.
fact.
You know he
Yes.
Yeah.
The best
Yeah.
story I ever
great
had.
coach.
So my younger brother had him as a coach for high school.
For high school, yes.
He didn't coach us
Yeah.
in high school, but he coached you for travel.
Mm-hmm.
So the one story I heard about him, he got super banged up on like a Friday night in Rhode Island. Got murdered at the hotel bar. The next morning, he's watching your team get massacred on the ice by this like AAA team up in Rhode Island. I don't remember where they were from or the whole team story. And he said, if you guys let one more goddamn goal in, I'm getting kicked out of this game and I'm leaving. Weird, you
Sounds
guys.
right.
Weird. So weird. You guys let up another goal, and this is like in the from what I heard, 2 minutes left in the period.
Yeah.
In the first period, it's like 8-0 already.
Yeah, there were some
So he
crazy
yelled.
stories from
So
those
he
years.
yelled at the referee. Mr. Referee.
Oh, this is great. Yeah.
Mr. Referee! Mr. Referee! And it was in between shifts. Whistles already blown. He comes over. Suck my foot. You could fill in the last one. Suck my fucking cock. So the official goes, what? Like, clearly, like, did you just say that? And he goes, suck me fucking cock. He said it again. And then the ref looked at him like, almost like a dog, cross-eyed from what I heard. Like, you say that again, you're out of here. Because I guess the ref was like, I get it, this guy's team's getting bagged. Like, I don't want to be a total jerk at like 8 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
So the next face-off whistle, Mr. Referee, suck my fucking cock. And the guy dimes him and gets him the hell out of here. And as he's walking like to his car around the boards, he just yells at your team, have fun losing. And he goes back to the hotel.
Yeah, that probably happened.
He always would
love
yell
it.
at my younger brother, and I'm
love
actually,
it.
I'll be honest, I'm envious of my younger brother because you guys all know my younger brother.
Yes.
He's like blessed with the size in the Walker family. I'm the runt. I have the biggest mouth, whatever. And like he was blessed with the size. Like I wish I had the size. So I remember when he coached my younger brother, he goes, if you had your brother's legs and your brother's brains and your brother's talent, you'd be an awesome hockey player, but you just have size. So don't do anything. But if anyone has the puck, bury him. And that's all my younger brother would do. That's all my younger brother would do. And he'd
You need
always,
those role players.
yeah, he would always yell at my younger brother, like, stick in front, God damn it, Walker! Stick in front! Just yell at him all the time. And then my brother's like, I'm forechecking. I don't need to have the stick in front until I'm like literally near the guy. Why is he yelling at me? Yeah.
Yeah. So one other bad experience is
Ooh.
just today. We had one shift where there were like 4 just classic never do this in hockey moves.
This is when we lined up at the face-off afterwards.
Yeah.
We're both laughing. Like,
Yeah,
it was great.
yeah. It was like somebody just blindly passed it right across the blue line with no defense back, and then tried to clear it right up the middle. Just things that you're taught from like 8 years old not to do. And then all of them were
great.
combined into one shift. That wasn't too fun.
Well, thanks for coming by, Duels.
Yeah, thanks for having
Always
me.
good
And a
to talk to
loyal
you, man.
listener. Thank
And
you.
a loyal
Thank you.
listener, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Grab a
sticker,
sticker, grab a
magnet?
beer.
Help yourself
Have a
with some
magnet.
magnets and stickers.
Oh, I've got some stickers, but I'll take a couple magnets. Thanks.
Yes.
All right, guys. Have
Actually,
a
I got
great
a koozie for you too.
one. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Duels.
Dooley,
Thanks,
if
Dooley.
you open the truck, it's the
Hey, I got a koozie for you. You got to get it yourself.
that box right there. Just grab one.
Whoever, both of you.
Step up to the hot
Both of
seat.
you. Both of you.
Just got to get close.
Lord
to
of
Just got to get
Rings.
close to the mic. That's all.
We're interviewing the legs of the tournament.
Right. The entourage.
I'm gonna bag you two.
So we got Little Rigo here now.
Yeah, little rigs.
Little Riggs and
And Little Haze.
And Little Haze.
Yeah.
Little hazy.
Ah, I didn't know it was Little Haze.
Those are the. So I went to the draft, and I was a co-captain with Brandon McGee, and I said, "Well, you weren't there."
Brando already put it. It's in the text. I'm a co-captain
I know, but
too.
you weren't there.
Credit.
Team energy.
You were.
You have
any
to take
credit.
on the
But you were-
co-captain duties
but
if
you
you
weren't
want
there,
that
and
moniker.
I was there in spirit. I always am.
I told
Well,
him.
then you're a co-captain in spirit.
Thanks.
I told.
Yeah, we're an A then, Riggs. We're an A. You're cool.
I
Anyway,
told
go
him. I had told him that he needs to get. He obviously, Austin and I came as a package.
Actually, it'd be hilarious.
And then-
Like I don't want to play with him.
And then, well, it was funny because one of the other captains was like, "Do you want your son on your team?" I was like, "Yeah." And so then I said, "Get Hayes with the first pick,
Yeah.
so we can get Cam, and then they can play together." And now
There you go.
they've
got package
combined.
deals.
They've combined for a couple points and
Yeah.
a couple goals. So
Sure.
Yeah.
it's
Yep.
worked out well.
Yep.
So
Scored the tournament opening goal, in fact, right? You guys, you got the first one, didn't you, Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
closer,
Yeah,
There you go.
closer.
Yeah, get real
I
close.
like how you're really nonchalant about Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just playing with a bunch of old
Got the
men.
first goal, you know.
Tearing them up.
Just playing with people twice, 3 times my age, scoring goals.
Austin,
Nobody
so Austin and Cam, there's a question for both of you. So far, we're 2 games in, 1 game left. What has been your most interesting baptism into this beer league tournament you're in for the first time?
Probably the fact that you all yell at each other
That really
And then-
surprises you.
and then get off the ice, and then everything's normal. It's almost like it didn't happen.
Time out. You know your dad and I, right? Like you're aware of this situation here?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Thank
they
you.
do is yell.
All they do is yell at each other. Yeah. Cam, what about you, sir?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing stood out.
Nothing surprises
Nothing.
you, huh?
No.
Hey, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks. Cam, can you drive yet? Okay, go give me some buffalo wings. I'm kidding. No, like was anything like that you two expected out of either the gameplay or the locker room a little different than your normal teams?
Probably
Subtract the beer.
the
Oh,
locker room.
yeah, okay.
The locker room, like, I don't know. Get close. All you guys did, like, when anybody went or was like outside the locker room, you guys just screamed at them, like no matter who it was.
Yeah,
yelling.
Go on.
Yeah, mostly yelling.
Continue.
Yelling.
Wait,
Lots
is it
of yelling.
everybody doing this or just?
Maybe not everybody, but like, I don't know, like you.
Weird.
I don't know about you. I don't think you're semi.
A little more reserved.
I'm not sure.
Is the music different than what you guys listen to?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
you guys listen to like Skrillex or some garbage, right?
I don't even know what we listen to anymore.
I mean, in the locker room, we don't listen to that.
Just TikTok music on repeat.
Yeah, just TikTok stuff. We like Drake. It's okay.
Yeah,
Hip.
we do like Drake.
We do like Drizzy.
Drake, yeah. Not
We're
the new
hip.
album though. The new
Yeah.
album sucks.
Yeah, we don't do that here.
Yeah. There's
Old
one
Drake.
good song. Yeah.
Old Drake.
When Drake was like hard, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not this lover boy stuff. Boston. So I mean, I've known you a good chunk of your life, obviously.
Yeah.
So like, I know even when when Eric and I coached you as a mite, I remember you were like, "Man, I can't wait till I'm old enough to like actually play in this tournament. It's so fun."
Yeah.
So like, year one doing it.
Do you still feel that way?
Do you still feel that way? Are you
Yeah.
excited like for next year and the following
yeah.
years and all that?
It's always good fun to play with people older than me, especially with my dad and stuff. So it's just good fun.
Yeah.
But
Probably a little less intense maybe than
yeah,
than the hockey you're normally
yeah.
playing.
What about you,
Kind
Cam?
of just for fun.
You having fun playing with your pops?
Yes.
Man of few words. I like that.
Yes, enough
I like
said.
that a lot.
Oh man, that's great. I love it. All right, well, you guys, you want to go watch the game, right? You're gonna
Yeah.
go watch this game that's on right now. It's
Thank
supposed-
you,
yeah.
Young Bucks.
Supposed to be a
Yeah.
good tilt.
Thank y'all.
We'll see you at 2 when we play.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
All
you
right.
two. How about you bring a little more energy the
can
next
we,
game?
Can
Come
we get
on.
a little bit more out of you two? Hey?
The guy with the gray hair is bringing it all.
All right, so that's Austin and Cam.
Bill Robinson's goal scoring school next 2 hours.
Oh yeah, yeah. Billy,
Billy, get
Billy,
on.
Billy.
sit down. Billy, sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
sit down. Oh,
Now, player of the game in the 10 o'clock game
Oh,
this
player of the
morning.
game.
yeah. Player of the game.
2
Wow.
big goals from Billy Robinson after he waked and snaked in the
Yeah,
room.
waked and snaked like a
Absolutely.
man,
Yes.
like
Like
the
a
rest of the
man.
crew.
Breakfast of champions.
Right.
He's also the best referee in OFPG.
Yes.
Yep.
The
Yes.
best referee in OFPG.
Dad
Also,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
4 years
running.
running.
Years 2016 through 2020.
Yep.
Yeah, I hold a few titles. I don't know how I do it all. You know?
What happened in your Dad of the Year production that dropped off in 2020 and didn't earn you the title again for the 5th year?
I don't know. I mean, it might have been COVID.
That's a joke.
Oh yeah, I like I'll just blame COVID. I love that excuse. I mean, reason. Yeah, that's great, Billy. Perfect. Spectacular. Billy actually, him and I have a lot of history. He reffed a ton
Oh,
of
yeah.
games with me in high school.
Yep.
And I'll never forget, he reffed like my brother because I graduated with my younger brother, and he goes, "Hey, is that 13 guy your brother?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "He's an idiot." I was like, "Yeah." But yeah, Billy, big ref and showa around the area, big time.
Yeah. Well, I used to be.
Yeah, you're taking a
It's-
step
I've
back.
Kinda, my daughter plays hockey now, and I've
And you're-
I've gone to the coaching side, so not reffing as much, but always reffing OFPG
Yes.
and playing in the tournament. So
Yes.
hope to be here for a while.
Yes.
Oh yeah. When'd you get into hockey?
Well, I've been skating on like the local ponds and stuff since I was like 2 or 3, and then never really played
Lifelong.
organized hockey for a while until I was a little older, and got into it in my college days, but not for a college team. So
Gotcha. All right.
started off with the kind of the adult level of hockey.
We have to
Here,
time out
same
really
here.
quick. Billy, who's your favorite NHL team?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
My favorite NHL team is the Philadelphia Flyers.
Scumbags.
I knew that was coming.
Scumbags.
Hey,
no.
hey, I was born
Cut his
and
mic.
raised in Philadelphia.
This interview is done. This is done.
Get this guy out of here.
In fact, call the cops.
I'm sure there's a warrant out for his arrest.
Yeah, you and Gritty probably robbed a bank on the way here.
We probably
Best
did.
mascot in NHL. Honestly, though.
I
For
will.
real.
I remember when they had Gritty, and him and another ref are big Philly guys. And my exact words to him was like, "What are the Flyers doing?" He goes, "The team on the ice sucks, so at least we're doing something."
We gotta do something to bring the fans in, I guess.
Something. But actually, like, I mean, we joke about it, but it's true. Like, Gritty's kind of stole the show. Like,
He is
good for him.
Best mascot.
Right?
Oh
Best
yeah,
mascot.
I think he's been a good
Absolutely.
distraction because they've been playing like crap lately.
We're
No,
market
you can. It's
explicit.
okay. Okay, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. You can say whatever you want.
It's a safe space.
So, yeah, it's been a different atmosphere on the Flyers, that's for sure. But hey, you know what? I was born there. They're my first favorite hockey team, and that's where my loyalty is. Right now.
Loyalty, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
How you
good
feeling
stuff.
about their moves? How are they looking this year?
Yeah, I'm a little. Hey, you know what? We'll see what happens.
Right. It's been the story since what, 1970 something?
75. Yeah.
In my lifetime, the Flyers has never won a cup. I hope that stays true to the day I die.
This is why you really called him over here, right? Just to
Actually,
bag
he
him.
just wants to
bag
bag
him out.
because he knows like my whole family's from Western PA, like the good side of the state, and like I just bag on him all the time about the Flyers and the Eagles. The Phillies still suck, but the Pirates suck worse. So like whatever. I don't have a lot to say on that.
Talking about the Eagles, I have a story to share about Johnny Walker here.
Oh hell yeah!
So
Oh,
I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. So I'm a Philly fan, true and true, all my sports,
Yeah.
right? So I remember I'm reffing an adult game here. I don't know what year it was. It was a few years ago, and it was in August, and I had no idea this had happened. And Johnny Walker's playing in the game, and Johnny Walker comes up to me and says, "What are the Eagles thinking? You guys just signed Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Hide your dogs,
I was just
And
yelling.
I didn't even know about it. Johnny wasn't one
Yeah.
that told me about it.
And then the best is like 2 years later, the Steelers picked up Vick as their backup quarterback. I was like, and then Billy, I actually think like we said something in the lot later that night. He goes, "Johnny, you were bagging on me years ago about it, and the Steelers just signed Vick." I'm like, yeah, thank God I don't live there with my dog. But actually, I will say this: Michael Vick was serviceable after that whole
Oh, he's an athlete.
Yes,
athlete. Athlete.
Well, he was good.
Athlete.
Minus the dog fighting stuff.
Yeah, that's not
We're not gonna
cool.
talk about
You
that.
can't do
Yeah,
that.
well, you know.
Pro dog podcast.
Yeah, we are a pro
We're
dog.
all dog
Pro
owners.
canine.
Pro canine.
Pro canine.
Yeah.
Gotta love the dogs. I have 2 dogs.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're all dog owners.
Yeah,
dogs.
we're all dog
Yeah.
owners here.
What's the name of your 2 dogs?
Toby and Basil.
So
All right.
Basil.
Brother
Aaron,
and
what's the name of
sister.
your dog?
I have Cheyenne.
Danny?
Paisley.
We have Sophie and Jack Paca.
Yeah. And I have Elwood Blues Walker. Yeah, because he's Bloodhound. I added the blues because Elwood Blues. When I went to the shelter, his name was Elwood, and everyone's like, "You should change it." I'm like, "That's too good a name. I'm not changing."
That's
the
what we said
dog's
about
name."
Cheyenne.
You should get
actually.
another dog and name it Jake.
I was thinking, but like
Yeah.
Elwood is actually like skinny, so I would need this big sausage fat dog
Yeah.
and name him Jake.
Yeah.
But I'm a little pudgy and kind of a sausage, so,
So you're
I'm Jake. I'm Jake. Yeah,
You're Jake. Yeah.
I'm ordering the whole fried chicken and a Diet Coke.
4 fried chickens
Chickens.
and a Diet Coke.
What would you like, sir?
Dry
white toast.
Jake and Elwood.
Yeah, exactly. Matt Guitar Blues Murphy. You'll never get Blue Lou out of those high-paying jobs.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
Oh,
Billy.
yeah,
Thank you,
Thanks for
Stopping
coming
in,
by.
man.
Hey, grab a magnet.
Koozie in the back of the
Yeah, you want
truck.
a
And there's
koozie?
koozies
Grab
in
one.
there.
Yeah, Billy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Billy. Brando, get in
Brando,
there.
get in. Call to the bullpen.
Return guest.
Sick
Brandon
shirt,
McGee.
Brando.
How are you, boys?
Sick shirt,
Sick
Brando.
Sick shirt.
I'm wearing my ship shirt because we're gonna win a ship, and I'm gonna be like Lando tomorrow, hammered.
Hell yeah,
when he was
Brando.
up on stage with the cup.
Perfect.
Brandon McGee, back on the pod.
Back on the pod.
Good to be back, boys.
Second.
You're playing with
second
Riggs and Johnny,
repeat.
right?
Yeah,
Second
my
repeat
co-captains, Johnny Walker.
Thank you,
and
Riggs.
Riggs.
I was trying to say that he didn't fulfill his duties. 'Cause
Don't
he
give him
wasn't
that
at the
ego
draft.
boost.
Yeah,
So
Don't boost his
he's
ego
the
like
locker
that.
room guy.
yeah, locker room guy.
Locker room guy.
Yeah, locker
So.
room guy.
He's in charge of the tunes.
Yeah.
Right.
Big energy guy.
Yeah.
Big energy.
BDE.
Yeah. And what happened? I told you I'm going to shotgun a beer after.
And he sure did.
Oh, yeah.
We're teaching these kids what beer league is all about.
Teaching.
You got the mammoth with
That's
you,
the
John?
theme of the weekend.
Oh, you do.
It's all. It's,
Always ready.
Everything
most
comes
annoying-
full circle, right?
The most annoying
Yes,
thing,
it
I
does.
shotgunned it. Everyone cheered. And I was like, who's next? And they're like,
I was trying to get Cam to shotgun his root beer, but he wasn't down.
we should
like that
shotgun snakes.
Got to learn somewhere.
Yeah, get the kids to shotgun a Sprite. That'll be interesting.
Give them a BioSteel, official hydrating beverage of the NHL.
Yeah.
Exactly.
so Brando is no longer with Flying Dog. He's no longer the beer man.
Yeah.
Now he's the baseball
Now
man.
Big
he's-
changes.
Big baseball guy.
Yeah.
Running the Department of Fun for the local team here in Frederick.
There we
Nice.
go. Department
The
of Fun.
keys.
Frederick Keys. Shake your keys.
Shake your keys.
Yeah, we might be bringing Frankie back as well.
No, come on, no. Hopefully
Yeah,
you
we're just teasing it.
burn the suit.
The Jay Leno head still lives somewhere in the stadium.
Oh my God, that might be like we were just talking about Gritty.
Gritty,
Yeah.
Gritty might be greater than Frankie.
Yeah.
Frankie is low key terrifying.
Actually,
Coyote is a
the
good
most
mascot.
terrifying
Hide
mascot.
your wives.
The most terrifying mascot in the entire NHL is Lynx, the Edmonton Oilers.
Yes,
That thing was frightening. But the worst part is, whoever designed the suit
has
was
abs.
smart. It has like an
it has
eight-pack of abs.
when they have it, like it takes
It
its
rips
jersey
his jersey off and it
has like an
abs.
8-pack.
Yeah, it's frightening.
It's disgusting.
Well, it's scary for two reasons, because you know that like it frightens children.
Yes.
I'm sure there's some adults running around like, oh God, I'm never going to an Oilers
Never
game
doing
again.
that.
You know, whatever. But oh my God, is that thing frightening? But it's frightening. It's no iceberg. You know, down in the Steel City over there.
So I love how you brought up mascots. So when I was in college, I played beer league in Denver.
Yeah, you did.
With the mascot of the Avalanche at the time, Howler.
Howler.
And Howler, the guy I know was Howler, is in the Hall of Fame for being the fastest mascot on ice.
Whoa,
Nice.
Yeah.
Not just an
That's
in-between
now
periods
that's
thing.
the
not just a
dog
good
with the
show.
barrel, right?
No, that's Bernie.
that's
That's Bernie.
Bernie.
Sorry,
That's Bernie.
okay.
I don't know how they came up with that because obviously they don't know our Bernie because that Bernie is an outstanding citizen.
He's an outstanding citizen.
Wait, is he?
Well, he doesn't fix clocks.
He doesn't fix clocks, and he doesn't have any
He's got a barrel on his
pending
neck, right?
litigation.
So
against
Howler is the fastest mascot. Was
Yeah.
he was playing in men's
He played
league with
beer
you
league.
guys?
Yep.
Beer league
Yep.
with you guys?
Yep. Good old Vickerman. Good guy.
I was gonna ask, was that in the suit?
That would have been awesome. We would have showed up in a
Yeah.
suit. I don't think the Avalanche front office would have approved of that. But yeah, so good dude, super fast. His brother was a goalie. Played in college. He was a good guy. Chance. So those two brothers, we had a lot of brothers. We had the Thede brothers on our team. We had a lot of brothers on our team. In that
That's
Bears
weird
team.
because Chance is the mascot of the Vegas Golden
There you
Knights.
go.
That's right.
The rattlesnake. I actually like that. That's like a friendly
Yeah, but
looking.
it's a
animal.
rattlesnake with arms and legs.
Yeah,
I know.
I always thought it was a dinosaur at first.
I thought it
until
was a,
somebody
like-
told
Is
me
it
was-
Trogdor?
Yeah, until I found out he was a snake.
I thought it was like a
dinosaur.
Gila monster or something.
Yeah. Like a
Aaron,
lizard.
is it
Komodo dragon? Komodo dragon?
Is it Trogdor?
I thought it was Trogdor.
What is that? Some D&D shit? What is that?
Come on,
Magic
Early
the
Gathering.
Gathering.
Magic. He
Skits.
burninates,
Magic
dude.
the Gathering.
No. Trogdor is the burninator. He
Aaron,
burninates
so-
all the villages and the people in the
I can
I
see
think
your
we're the only ones
nerddom.
that know. We're the only
Now,
I have
Aaron,
no
did
clue
you
what
know
you're
there
talking
is a gaming club downtown Frederick off the creek?
I actually didn't know that. No.
Well, now you do. It's
Now
right
I do.
behind McClintock.
Really?
Just
Behind
knock on the door
okay.
3 times, tap your head twice,
Do I have to?
white clam chowder, and they'll let you in.
Do I need to bring a magic card or something like
I
that?
think they have everything there. You
Bro,
can
you're
buy-
gonna
you
love
can
it.
Bring
It's a
your own.
gaming club, and you have to knock 3 times. And if you don't,
They won't let
they
you
won't
in.
let you in. You're gonna love it, bro.
Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. You have to walk barefoot through broken glass. You're gonna love it, bro. It's gonna be fantastic.
If you don't show up with RGB, they won't let you in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy. Oh my god.
The memes
The
come to
meme,
life.
The memes.
The memes.
Well, thank you for alerting me to the existence of a
Yeah.
gaming club in front.
I know you're looking for.
I might have to
looking
go
for
check it out.
extracurricular
Brenda, when you were out
activities.
there though, you guys got to skate with like some of the abs and like some
You were
of
with
those
FOPA
guys,
a
right?
few times,
Yeah,
right?
So I worked at the rink, and we had Peter FOPA Forsberg's financial advisor on our team. And I'm opening up the ZAM door one day to go ZAM after learn to skate or whatever in the afternoon. And my buddy comes walking through. He's like, Brando, FOPA, Brando. And I was like, what?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Hall of
Hey,
Famer.
how you doing? You have beautiful eyes. Can I touch your hair?
He was saying this about you, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Younger days, I had lots of hair. Lots of sick flow. Lots
Dude,
of stuff.
I am telling you,
Yeah.
like, as a guy who's a backhand enthusiast, as you know, a few years ago, when FOPA, I mean, this was long since he was retired, and he's doing the backhand one hand
Oh,
yeah.
sick.
bar down.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, in my garage, I'm like, I got to learn that.
That was with distance too.
Yeah.
That wasn't,
Yeah,
that
he was
wasn't
like,
up close.
he was a good, like, 10 to 15 feet out. And it wasn't like a little flick, and it was just going ching and down. It was like
Yeah.
a loud
It was,
ping.
yeah.
Like
it was a ping,
there
right?
yeah.
So when the abs were in the cup, and they won the Western Conference Finals. They went to the Denver Chop House. It was post-game meal as always, and whoever the GM was of the team was at the Chop House. Looked at Fopa. He goes, "Fopa, you're not looking so good." He goes, "Yeah, my back hurts really bad."
Oh, the spleen.
Well, it turns out his spleen was ruptured.
Oh, Jesus.
So fast forward 2 days, and the Avs are getting ready to just ship east because they got to start in New Jersey, and he's at our rink every morning skating with the trainer, trying to convince the team to let him skate 3 days after having his spleen taken out.
Unreal.
He's a machine.
Yeah, because he didn't play in that cup
No, he didn't
final.
play. He didn't play in the final.
He raised the cup in like his sweater and jeans or whatever.
01?
I believe it was 01.
That
Yes,
was the 01
yes,
cup.
that was
That
the
was
01 cup
Devils.
against Devils. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Fopa, good guy. Also, when he's going through all the ankle injuries, he was always at our rink. Lots of the Avs players had kids that played for Littleton, AAA, so they always got ice from us. But Fopa flew in 3 guys from Sweden to work on his skates at our rink for a week. So our pro shop was their pro shop. They were punching his skates. They were doing everything to try to tweak them and get them ready to go. He was there for a week, got the Groffs ready to go, and then he had a big season. So that was that last year he skated with the Avs. But
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His whole encampment.
The funny thing about FOPA is I heard it was either, I don't remember if it was the right or the left. He would just order from Bauer that
one size skate.
Yeah, that one size skate. They sent him like 70 pairs, and he would just keep using whatever the other side was until it broke down. And he needed it so stiff because his ankle was so jacked up.
Man.
And that's one of those players, like you kind of think almost like Lindros minus the concussions, Cam Neely minus the concussions.
What would have happened if
What
he
would have
wasn't
happened?
hurt all the
What
time?
would have happened
Yeah.
if his foot
Lemieux minus
functioned?
cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Lemieux, it was back,
Oh, yeah.
ankle,
Lemieux minus everything.
unfortunately leukemia. But like, I mean, if you think about it, that guy was such an athlete. He came back.
He still was productive.
Yeah.
He came back and still led the
He
league.
took a train to Philadelphia and buried them.
Yep.
As Bill
That
Robinson.
Still
night,
sitting here.
Bill Robinson.
Yeah.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
My favorite FOPA, I guess, post-career moment was there's a video out there on the YouTubes. He dressed up as an old man, played beer league, and he was hanging back and just like acted like he couldn't skate. And then all of a sudden he just turned it on. And everyone's like, who's that guy? And then afterwards he takes off the helmet, takes off the beard, and they're like, oh, it's FOPA.
Oh, we need pictures now.
Actually, if I could ever find it, like any custom stick company that does it, those Sin Bombs, the synergies he used.
Oh, yeah.
When he was playing for Team Sweden, the blue with the gold
Yeah.
for Sweden.
yeah,
Those were
yeah.
so nice looking.
He's probably one of the only hockey players to be on a postage stamp, right?
Sundin, I think, made it. Gretzky, I know, did in Canada.
Didn't Lundqvist get on? Like,
Lundqvist.
It was like two or three Swedes have been on.
Still, it's only like a
'Cause
handful.
Lidstrom-
Maybe a dozen at
Lidstrom-
most.
Lundqvist had the save, the gold medal save.
Yep.
Yeah.
Forsberg was on for gold medal goal.
Boris
in the
Salming may be
shootout.
on too. Is one of the first like
Maybe.
predominant
Yeah.
Swedish NHL players.
Yeah.
Forsberg with the Sweden 94
Yeah,
one,
so,
right?
so I guess the best
Against
part of
Corey
playing
Hirsch.
beer league in Denver was we had Scooter, who was Aaron Miller's brother, play in our league. So we'd play Tuesday nights. We'd look upstairs Tuesday nights. We'd have Aaron Miller and Stefan Yell from the Avalanche up there crushing beers, watching us try to play hockey. Yeah,
That's
Stefan Yell would
crazy.
show up, cowboy hat, big belt buckle, big cowboy boot guy.
That's gonna be me when I go to Nashville.
Cowboy boot.
I'm gonna get a 10-gallon hat and a
Yeah.
belt buckle that's so big it's gonna be a skillet.
Get some snakeskin boots.
Look out, Printers Row. Here
You
comes
may.
Johnny.
Yeah, actually, yeah. My girlfriend and I for Christmas this year, we're not doing gifts. We're actually gonna go to Smashville. I've already convinced her. Yeah, we should go to a Predators game. It'd be okay. They're playing Dallas
Well, you
Tuesday
can walk
night.
right down the street to Tootsie's.
I'm going to Tootsie's.
Big Shots?
We're going to Big
You gotta
Shots.
go to Big Shots.
I'm going to go to I think it's Predators Dallas. She likes Dallas. Her favorite color is green. And so, like, I've been annoyed, you guys know, for like 3 years because they're in the playoffs. I'm like, they don't score any fucking goals. It doesn't make sense.
But they were
and when they
green.
got to the Cup final, she's like, I'll never forget. We were watching the first round in the bubble, and she goes, I kind of like Dallas. You know, they were green. I like green.
No,
I'm like,
she likes Tyler Sagan.
he's a scumbag.
Scumbag.
He's a scumbag.
All them tattoos.
Yeah, and the 7-pack abs. She's like, oh, I like Dallas. I like green. I'm like, babe, they don't score any goals. They're never going to win. And then, like, fast forward 3 weeks, we're in the Cup final. I'm like, this is bullshit. And I'm, like, analyzing everything. She's like, texts me. She's like, "Hey, I saw Dallas won. They're going to the Cup final." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't see that. That's cool." And then she's like, text me back. She's like, "You're a liar. I know for a fact you're like all over it." I'm like, "It doesn't make sense.
Johnny,
this is bullshit."
Do you know how much money Tyler Seguin is making next year?
13.5. He's actually going to be the highest paid NHL player
Oh my
per
gosh.
AAV and salary cap hit
For-
this year.
For what? For what?
7-pack ab and tattoos,
Yeah.
baby.
Man
Let's go.
rocket.
For what?
Man rocket.
Jesus.
He's a good-looking dude. Yeah. Think about it. A guy who couldn't even make team breakfast in Boston. Highest paid guy in the NHL this year.
Well, he doesn't like Duncan, okay?
Duncan sucks. We already were on this
Yeah,
a while
Timmy
We've
Ho.
already done this.
You gotta
before.
get Timmy
Yeah,
Ho.
Timmy Ho's all the
Timmy
way.
Hose.
All
Timmy
the way.
Hose.
Yeah.
Well, I think me and Daniel have to get
Danny
going.
and
'cause
Aaron
we,
gotta go.
We got a game
Gotta
here
do
in a few
battle.
minutes, so. Yep.
I'm gonna bury him.
So
I like that.
We'll
I
just
like
leave
that
you-
attitude. I want you to bury him.
So
Johnny was promising stuff. I said you will do no such thing.
Yeah, I was yelling at you. You won't do shit. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
You won't do a
You're right.
damn thing.
are we gonna? We'll just do this as continuation of the
Yeah.
other conversations.
Introduce yourself, Mark Mitchell.
I'm Mark. I play OFBG. I'm OFBG. I play OFBG. I'm a Habs fan. So,
That's
what
why
else you
he's
want?
here. That's why he's here.
Habs, Quebecois.
We.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
He almost said C.
I know, yeah. Almost. All right. So, I've
That
asked
was
you. I want to know how you became a Habs fan.
Yeah, this is good.
So I'm a first generation hockey fan. I mean, I had no parental influences. I grew up in Frederick, Maryland, and I was getting to hockey with some friends, and like we all had different teams, and I was like, well, I need to have my own team. Like I knew Caps were I was a fan of the Caps, so they're never my team. I wanted my own team, like someone that no one else was rooting for. Patrick Waugh was big at the time. He helped catch my attention, and I just sort of fell in love with him.
Nice. And you've been following him ever since?
Since mid-'90s, yeah.
Yeah, man. Nice.
I'm their curse, actually. They have not won since I've been a fan.
So you got in after '93.
Yeah, it was around like 94, 95 is when I started watching.
Oh, so you were like riding high to start. You're like, this is going to be great for the next couple of years. And it's just been dog shit.
No regrets.
No regrets. You're ready. Yeah. That's awesome.
No regrets.
Yeah, no regrets. So you've been playing OFBG with us for
10
like the whole time.
years?
Yeah, 10
not,
plus.
I mean, not the whole time, but like
10 plus, yeah.
You know what? Actually, I can do the math. I started underage. 35 is our old cutoff.
Yeah.
I started when I was like 33, and I'm 41 now. So let's say 8 years.
Yeah.
I started when I was 24, so yeah.
I started. We started about the same time, I think, because I started underage too.
And you guys started like a season after me because
Yeah.
Riggs and I did the tournament a few years, and then a buddy, he goes, Johnny, you need to play. I didn't have like a beer league team at the time, so he's like, you play. So then we had the whole OFBG season. Riggs and I played the tournament together, and then that following season, Riggs was in too. And then the league became more angry after him and I were in together. So yeah. But eventually you've been skating what?
I started in high school. But
Okay.
I don't like to admit that. If you know how long I've been playing, you think I should be better.
So here's the thing. Mitchell and Brando and I all skated about the same time in high school years.
Man, yins are old.
But I didn't know Brando back then, and he didn't
I
know
have
me.
more gray hair than all of you.
And I knew who Mitchell was, but I didn't we didn't know each other and stuff
You
until
yelled at him.
OFBG.
You yelled at him a few times, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, probably. I mean,
we yelled at you today.
I did start the inaugural high school hockey in the county. Like Frederick is
Yeah.
where I went to school. My junior year is when like the first high school team was in this county.
All right, so who were the inaugural?
Us in Walkersville were the first two.
And Ligonor joined
Ligonor
later.
and TJ joined the next year.
Yeah. And I played Ligonor, so it would be 2001 to 2005. Dooley, our buddy, he was 2005. He was a senior. I was 2001. I was a freshman. My brother, obviously. And unfortunately now, high school hockey in the area, unfortunately, is
Yeah.
blows because we had more schools open and
they do co-ops now, which they combine teams.
the co-op stuff is garbage. And the
Yeah.
funny thing is, when my brother and I were at Ligonor, as goofy as it sounds, and not to toot our own horns, we had just the way the neighborhoods panned out into like feeding certain school districts, we had the hockey playing neighborhoods like in Newmarket and everything, and part of Mount Airy. Like we were the hockey playing neighborhoods, and now it's shifted a little bit. And then it's goofy as adults, like Mitchell, because you're in the Frederick area. Like Lincoln doesn't even have a hockey team anymore. It's sad.
No.
Well, I remember my girlfriend, as funny as it sounds, she's like, oh, yeah, they play on this co-op team, and it's like Lincoln and TJ and another school. I was like, that doesn't count. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, no. When me and Neil played, my younger brother, it was Lincoln High School, it was TJ, it was Frederick, it was Walkersville, and Urbana. And that was who we battled.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend, because she's new to it to some extent, she goes, oh, who are the top? And this is like at family dinner. And my dad just chimes in. He goes, it was Urbana, TJ, and Linganore. And when my sons went there, Linganore was on top. Like, and then the best is my younger brother, Neil, just chimes in. He goes, well, yeah, when Johnny and his buddy went to school, it was because of them. And then when I was there, it was other people, but I just buried everybody. As I already said, my brother was just a big guy who just would bury stuff. But he has decent hands. But Rigsby has actually played with my father.
Yes. And your brother.
And my brother. And I'll never forget, we like had this Walker line. We were like, oh, let's play a line. And 2 shifts into it, Rigsby goes, you need to break up that line.
Yeah.
Johnny, you and your dad and I'll go out. Neil, go home. Like my younger brother, just because he's a derelict. But I love him to death. But Mitchell, tell us about your high school hockey experience.
High school hockey. I know
it was many moons ago.
I do remember we were actually pretty good for like a team that just formed. Like we made playoffs the first year, I think. Maybe it was the second year. But then we got like decimated in the playoffs, but at least we made it there, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We had some guys that like had been playing a lot longer than me, but some guys were sort of new to it just like me, so it's kind of a mix, but it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then beer league, because literally we've...
What the fuck?
There was just a massive skeeter on me, sucking my blood like a vampire.
He's still on your shoulder, but
yeah,
he flew away. He flew away. He's good. He's
Fuck
gone.
you.
He flew away.
All right. All right, so Mitchell, because you're like in the OFBG crew.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this, not in a bad way. You have been baptized with Eric and I on the same team the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, we're having fun.
How do you feel about this?
Oh, I enjoy it.
Do you pick up any energy off of Eric and I yelling at people or each other?
No, I think I'm immune to it.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's okay.
That's good.
That's all right. Thick
All right.
skin. Yeah.
Outsider perspective. We have the young kids, as you saw.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to be frightened of Eric and I later because of what we're doing this weekend? Bringing a lot of energy and vibrance to the room and on the ice.
They can only learn from it.
That's right.
That's what
exactly.
I said. That's what I said. They were like,
exactly.
They were like, oh, I was really surprised by all the yelling in the room. I'm like, you guys need more energy. Like,
Yeah. There's no energy.
Like
There's no vibrance.
I coached both of them last year, and their room was dead. They would just have like a big one of those big party like karaoke speakers, and they would crank it all the way up and play like shitty rap music, like not even good rap music. And then the kids don't talk to each other. And then we would go in as coaches, and we're like, guys, like there's no energy in here. Like you're listening to this music, and there's no fucking energy.
The sign is currently blowing in Eric's face.
The Q103 sign, which thank you, Q103 Enlisted Frederick.
You may need to move, Riggs. It's like literally attacking you.
It's attacking me. But we'd go in the room like to talk to the kids, and they're like, it's dead. They turn the music down. It's silent in there. Like, come on. Like you gotta
get pumped up.
Let's go.
Thank
Absolutely.
you, Mitchell.
Yeah.
Mitchell, as a beer league enthusiast like yourself, what do you value about the locker room experience? Like, is there one or two, maybe in 3 things that like, and I'm not just saying about this weekend, but let's just take it, this weekend specifically. Like, when you saw the roster, what were you like? Oh hell, this is what I'm ready for this weekend.
So actually,
be 100% honest.
No, this roster, I was like, hey, I just played with you guys the whole last season. Like, this is the same team. Have some new faces, but like half the team we just played with. This will be a good team.
All right.
Yeah.
And then I looked at some of the other rosters, like, oh wait, they've got all the good players, but we're gonna have fun. But we're gonna have fun.
Mitchell, you're bagging us. We won a damn game.
We were the first team to take all 10 points in a game.
Yeah, Mitchell.
I didn't say we're
You're
bad.
a scumbag.
I said.
Like, what are you doing?
Never mind.
All right. So, what do you? All right. So I'm curious because I'm curious on the outsider perspective. What does Riggs bring to the locker room, from your point of view? What does Riggs bring to the locker room?
Well, we already said he brings some energy. He brings some
But
yelling.
expand on it a little bit. Like when you say energy, I want you to dial it down. What,
I
in
mean,
terms
we're not
of what?
we're not
Negative?
We're,
You're
no,
saying
it's-
okay,
no.
okay.
We're not a silent locker room.
We are not a silent locker room.
We got
That is
tunes,
for
we got
sure.
beers, we got yelling, we got it all.
We got to get the boys going.
Yeah.
We got to get. The
What do
boys-
you bring to the locker room?
I bring nothing to the locker room.
That's no. I'm going to stop you because what did you do before our game, Mitchell?
Well, I grabbed a snake dog.
Yes, you did. Waked and snaked.
But I was already looking forward to having a beer, so like it didn't take any coercing. Like I was gonna do it.
Yeah,
anyways.
we really had to twist your arm.
Right.
It was really tough. It was a tough sell.
Right.
Wake and snake.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's snake dogs in there. Great, we're good.
And what did I bring to the locker room, Mitchell?
You brought some more tunes, more like beer pressure. I think that's a real term, right?
Yeah. You gonna shotgun a beer with me after our next game?
I said beer pressure.
Beer pressure.
You gonna shotgun a beer with me?
It's been ages since I've tried that.
So let's go.
Should we?
All right, so-
should we maybe do it after our game?
Yeah.
No, I want to do it
So-
before.
So Johnny, we have 2 more people joining us right now.
We do.
Brandon McGee has rejoined us,
Rejoined.
and we have D White.
Lightning.
Yeah, Lightning,
Also known as Donnie Wen.
also known as Donnie Wen,
Yeah.
who was christened Donnie Wen last night,
Yeah.
rejoining us.
So Mitchell, we just buried Donnie Wen's team.
Yeah.
Trash talking. Now, do it.
I think our play spoke for itself.
Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The
was a
boys
rough
had it
game.
going on all cylinders. You know, we were ready for the game. What other cliches can we throw out there, Mitchell?
We got pucks in deep.
Yeah.
We did
We
all that.
chipped the
Did
pucks
all
off
of
the
it.
boards, got it in deep, worked it out of the zone,
Skated hard.
Got it in, got it out.
Scored
A lot of
more goals.
shots.
kept everyone wide, limited shots, blocked shots,
Yeah.
Protect the house.
sacrificed the body.
We did it all.
We did it all.
Yes.
So Donnie Wen, since you guys got freaking worked, how
Is
do
he
you
now
feel?
Donnie lost?
Donnie lost.
Oh man, that's a good one. Yeah, it's a rough one. It's a rough
Yeah.
one. You know, you guys have a good team.
Thanks.
You guys have
I
a
didn't
good
say
team.
the same thing, but I'm glad you.
We
you think
knew
so.
that,
Yeah.
but it's okay. I'm glad you stayed in the obvious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, we noticed there was like no energy coming from your room. No tunes, no
because
vibrance.
Were you guys having a
Nobody-
wake down there?
Nobody knows anyone.
Oh.
So we're all, you know, it's
See,
a team.
and I
so
said
no-
that we
you know,
we were like half the guys are already just playing together. Like
Yeah.
I was so
we were
pumped.
pumped up for this.
I was dressed 20 minutes for the game.
Yeah. I was actually sitting in your locker room before
Yeah.
I went to my locker room.
Do you want to trade?
I mean,
No.
Wait,
No.
who do we have?
We
No.
can't mess up the chemistry.
Rick says no.
No.
We don't
Fake
have
question.
we don't
No.
have anyone to give up for a trade.
Nobody.
Right.
No.
We don't want
He can be our
anyone
water
else.
boy and
No.
hold a
Okay, yeah,
clipboard.
we
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah.
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 We carry
I'll
pucks
be
and
the
water.
bench manager.
Ooh, I like that.
No.
No.
You can't join in the fun.
All right.
We're having a great time.
You can be backup goalie.
Only if you wear a towel on
Only if
your
you wear
neck.
Towel around your neck.
Baseball cap.
Baseball
and
cap.
towel.
I thought you were going to say only
Towel,
if you wear a towel as a
clipboard.
pad.
Oh no, no,
Clipboard.
no,
You got to
no.
chart the shots.
Yeah, you got to keep stats like ACHA college hockey. They just make the healthy scratches chart stats.
Yeah.
That's all they do. So Donnie Wen, positive hockey memory,
Positive hockey memory.
recent, initial, however you want.
To be honest, this is my first season in OFBG, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, all the
Awesome.
guys are great. You know,
Well,
especially after,
there's a few singles we
I mean,
could.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, let's be honest.
for the most part, everybody that I've met has been great. You know,
All the people you actually talk to.
yeah, all the people that I talk to, you know, standing outside in the lot after.
He's always in the right circle.
Yeah,
You're right. You are.
it's good stuff. You know, it's good stuff.
Who got you in the league?
I'm talking to him right now.
I know it's an inside joke.
Which is sad because I've known Daniel Liverette for, I don't know, we went to middle school together. You know, I've known him for a long time.
And he didn't get you in the
And
league?
He didn't get me in the
He
league.
got Ross in the league.
He got Ross in the league.
But not you.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
You know why?
Oh,
It's
beef.
because
Beef.
Danny traded him that snapback for a keychain.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Danny knew Lightning had speed.
Yeah,
He is
right.
speed.
He didn't want me in here.
He didn't want you in there. Right.
Yeah.
But we also played in, Donnie Wen and I played in Hagerstown this past year.
Was
with-
Donnie Wynn at the game when the fight almost broke out?
What fight?
The story you had about the guy chirping at you and you're chirping back and it got a little heated.
Oh, yeah. You were. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you can go and tell that story. So, like, it was in our Hagerstown game, and I'll be honest, like, I don't think a lot of those cats up there are ready for a character like myself or in general.
They can't handle it.
They can't handle it.
Yeah.
That's okay. But, yeah, like, you could say it. They're clowns, right?
Yeah, I mean they're clowns. They're clowns
Yeah,
up there.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you agree.
But like down here, they have some good guys.
Yeah, some.
There's some
That's
good
okay.
guys up there.
But do you notice, like, is there any... There are scumbags in this league, right?
It's every league.
Thank you.
It's every league.
It's every league. They infiltrate...
Yeah.
Scallywags.
You know, scallywags. Bunch of
Absolutely.
scallywags.
Absolutely.
Scallywags.
Scallywags.
By the way, you were a scallywag until like this weekend.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Actually,
like
Riggs,
this weekend.
Riggs,
Yeah.
the first time he saw you talking to, like, me and Danny and Aaron, he goes, "Who's that Jagoff?" I'm like, "Oh, he's cool. It's Danny White." And he goes, "Oh, he knows you guys?" I'm like, "No, seriously. Like, we've known him for a billion years." Okay, because at first I was going to yell scallywag at him.
No,
Like,
I did.
yeah.
I said he was a scallywag.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first time I came into the lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron just goes, "You're a scallywag." He just points at you, almost like a leper. Like, hey,
I just
that
figured
guy.
I'll write a passage.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a.
I don't like
involved.
anybody new coming in the league.
It's all
Eric
good.
doesn't like change.
It's all good.
Opposed to change. A man of traditions.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
sanctity of the game.
Rituals.
I can respect that.
Yeah. He knew Eddie Shore. That's the
I know.
rumor on
I
the
said,
street.
Toe Blake.
Yeah, Toe Blake. Mitchell, you've seen Slapshot.
Of course.
All right.
He went to the first.
He went to the
Slapshot
very
Cup.
first
Yeah.
Slapshot Cup with
Yeah.
Riggs. I was not invited because I'll never forget. They're like,
Mitchell,
"Hey,
Mitchell, when we went to Coney Island
Yeah.
that first year, did you eat the onions on
oh,
the
for God's sake,
on the Coney dogs?
I'm done with this shit."
I don't think I had a Coney dog.
Oh, Mitchell.
Listen, you can't say anything.
Yeah.
But
Climb the fuck out. You didn't have a dog.
for shame.
Well,
For shame. Good for you,
I
Mitchell.
think I had the pizza.
No,
What?
you had pizza at Murphy's.
Okay, that's where that was.
We had the wings that were disgusting. They were shake and bake wings.
Okay.
Whoa.
They were supposed to be like award-winning wings.
Who voted?
I know who voted.
That's my next question.
Not Colonel
They were
Sanders.
supposed to be award-winning
Not,
wings.
yeah, not Colonel Sanders.
We got like 24 wings, and they were shake and bake.
Oh
Like
no.
they were dry and like baked and like not even fried, no sauce, nothing. Disgusting. He got pizza.
I didn't regret it.
So it was a good choice.
Mitchell, when you were up in Johnstown, Pennsylvania for that tournament, did you go into Scott's by Dam?
Were you with us when we went to Scott's?
I don't remember.
Were you too buckled or you just don't recall?
Probably both.
Hell yeah. What do you remember out of that first Slapshot Cup?
I remember Sheets was a thing.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is, dog.
it is. Yes,
all right,
it is.
all right. Perfect question, lead in.
Who has the most sheets points?
I guarantee. Actually, it's probably a tie.
Austin
Actually,
Rigsby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's my
Austin
son. It's my
Rigsby.
son. Yeah.
I remember what's the story with that dog.
All right. Hey,
Well,
Mitchell.
fuck him.
Mitchell, what's your go-to sheets order?
Oh, that's a good question.
I haven't even. No, I don't have a go-to.
What the fuck?
No,
What?
I don't have a go-to.
It's 2 a.m.
What?
You're buckled. What are you ordering at Sheets?
I got nothing.
Stop, Mitchell.
No, sorry.
Come on, stop being modest.
I got nothing.
Are you kidding me?
I got one.
D. White, fill in.
Turkey sandwich, 6-inch, mac and cheese bites.
Yes.
Wait,
You got to go
You
app
just gonna-
sampler
wait.
all the cheeses.
Time out.
You
I gotta.
can.
I gotta.
That's too
my
much
only
cheese.
question: are you just getting a plain turkey sandwich?
No. Turkey sandwich, mayo, lettuce, tomato.
Okay. For
There
a
you go.
second, I thought you were
Alright.
getting it dry.
No, you
It's
gotta
like
get
a
the
piece
stuff
of
a
paper.
slice of turkey
Yeah,
Gotta get
it's
some
on
stuff.
bread, nothing else.
Real provolone.
like a true coal miner.
Yeah.
I just want a dry sandwich.
I just want meat and bread. That's
Meat and bread.
Meat and bread and some sunlight.
Yeah. Riggs, what's your go-to sheets order?
Whole Italian sub, lettuce, tomato, onion, provolone, mayo, oil and vinegar, sometimes banana pepper, sometimes not. Depends on the mood. And then a side a side of mott sticks with marinara sauce.
Brando.
So my go-to is half Italian cold cut.
Okay.
Lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, spicy spread.
Yeah,
Little
the
bit
red
of
pepper
jalapenos,
chili.
Yeah, the red
Yeah.
pepper chili, jalapenos, banana peppers, a little
Yeah.
spicy mustard.
Ooh.
And then the trio of cheese apps after. The curds, mac and cheese bites, and the mott sticks.
The
All
curds
the
are
cheeses.
phenomenal.
With ranch.
I'm not a ranch guy, but
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. So, I'm a big pretzel guy.
Yeah,
as you
are.
guys know.
Yeah, you are.
So I'll either get the traditional pretzel with salt or the jalapeno cheese stuffed pretzel, and then I always get the Wisconsin cheese curds, large or small, depending.
Tell
When
the
we
people.
were-
Tell
Oh, yeah.
the people. The second night in
we
Hershey.
were up for Hershey in our luxury RV rental.
Luxury RV. Yeah.
Luxury.
Thank you, Seth.
D. White. It was so luxury. Mitchell. It was.
Don't go to Bat's Farm.
It was the epitome of luxury. I got essentially like triple cheese. I got the large Wisconsin cheese curds. I got the 2 for $5 grilled cheese sandwiches. And the best is I ordered it and I got a BioSteel.
That's right.
Official hydration drink of the
You
NHL.
got to mix in some health.
Yeah, I mean, we're healthy guys.
Trying to recover.
Yeah.
The epitome of health.
So as I'm sitting there at our kitchen, living room, sitting area in the luxury RV, I'm eating my cheese curds and my grilled cheese, and I don't remember if it was Brando or Riggs.
It was me.
Goes, wait, time out. And I'm like, what? They go, you got a BioSteel? Yeah. You got cheese curds? Yeah.
Check.
And you got 2 grilled cheeses? Yeah.
I
Why
think-
did you get so many cheeses?
I think I was the one that said, Johnny, look, they have 2 for $5 late night apps, and grilled cheese is one of them. Thinking he would get his cheeses and 1 grilled cheese, not 2 grilled cheeses and the
Well,
cheese
it was
curds.
It was.
I'm
two
a sucker for value,
yeah,
Brando.
It's 2 for $5. He couldn't afford not to.
Yeah. You can't afford not to do
You
so.
can't afford not to.
Plus, I get the Sheets points.
He also clips all his coupons, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not like Austin. I don't have a billion points in Sheets, you know?
All the
I gotta
points.
stack them up.
Yeah. Hey, he
Yeah.
can get $2 off gas right now, probably.
I bet he could.
Well, Johnny, let's talk about your not go-to Sheets meal, the pizza with hot dogs on it in the crust.
That was so. I have to
That
tell
was
this story. I have to-
brochachos.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
no,
brochachos.
No, that was
wasn't.
Johnstown.
No.
Oh,
it was the
this
first.
is your-
I have
you
to
just
tell
even
the
broke
story.
it.
I have to tell the story because we always room in Johnstown. Johnny's first year in Johnstown, we all go out and we're at Scott's and we're running around town, the whole thing. Then when we're going back to the Econo Lodge, to the motel, we always stop at Sheets because it's right across the street. So
convenient.
Johnny gets a schmitza,
I
but he
think-
gets the hot dog one.
I think when I
Hot dog
walked
stuffed
into
crust,
Sheets,
right?
It's hot dog stuffed
when
crust.
I walked into Sheets, I just looked at Riggs and I said,
He-
I need water and I need carbs. That's exactly what I said to him.
he ate half of it, and they have these little mini fridges in the rooms, right? He ate half of it. He tried to stick the pizza in horizontally. It wouldn't fit because it's a mini fridge. So he took all the shelves out of the fridge and put the pizza in vertically. It all falls to the bottom. It didn't close all the way, so it was open all night, and it broke. So his stupid hot dog pizza broke the fridge in our room in the Econo Lodge.
It also cooled our room, sir.
Yeah, because the air conditioning was broke.
Yes.
And
It was so cool, wasn't it?
it was great.
Hey, Riggs, what did I yell out the window?
Good night,
Oh,
Johnstown.
good night, Johnstown.
Bernie and I were in the room next door. We also had our window cracked because our AC wasn't the best. And we're watching some late night, I think it might have been HBO or Cinemax, and we hear, "Good night, Johnstown!"
At like 2:55 in the morning.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We want to you, Gooner.
Yeah, we want Gooner on.
You're out.
I'm tagging out.
Mitchell, you're out.
It's been fun.
Thanks, Mitchell.
Thank you, Mitchell.
If you want to stay. We want you, Gooner.
Oh,
Yeah, we want Gooner.
oh no. I got called out.
We're now.
Thank you, sir.
We are now joined.
They're magnets.
He's got magnets, bro.
I got magnets.
Mitchell, get a magnet.
try-
Easy.
stickers.
He's not a Murphy
Cup
brother.
you in.
Get a
Something like that.
koozie.
Yeah, here.
These are awesome, guys. These
Well,
we're
now joined by one of our biggest supporters
and buddies
and friends and teammates, Gene Goon.
Oh man, thank you guys.
Are also known as Eugene.
Eugene.
Emphasis on the U. Eugene.
That's a Murphism right there. He's always on me. He's like, whenever you need something, hey, Eugene.
Eugene, the cable's out at the pool house. Can you stop by?
Yeah.
It's true though.
All right, Gooner, we're gonna come at you fast.
Good.
Favorite NHL team?
New York Rangers.
Favorite podcast?
Holy cow. Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Whoa.
Locally, it is Beers in the Lot.
Thank you. He's a big cereal guy.
Number 10 or 11, like in the first episode. And when I heard the episode, I even like called, I was like, hey, JWA's freaking microphone sucks.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, Gooner.
AirPods. His AirPods.
It was AirPods
The
for
AirPods.
that one,
So,
yeah.
but I mean, I think
Thanks, Steve Jobs.
You guys have done an excellent
that was
job
Tim
of just
Cook's
getting
doing.
more equipment out here and
Thank
just
you.
recording. And can't say enough about the audio nowadays that you guys
Well,
got set up.
well,
Wow,
Eugene's a
look at
big
that.
tech guy.
Look at that.
I like how Goon did not compliment like any of the personality. He goes, "Your tech work's gotten great."
Hey, you sound really
Yeah,
good.
you
you
sound
sound
great.
really good.
I don't listen to much, but you guys sound great now.
Everyone sounds so silky and
You know,
smooth
you know
now.
how I act in the lot, just kind of listen around and kind of ignore people. The same way.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Well, then it's capturing the spirit of things.
Yeah,
So,
it's capturing the spirit of things.
So Eugene
Yep.
was also. I was not first year Johnstown, but Eugene was there.
Yep.
Tell us about Johnstown, your first year
So
experience.
first year at Johnstown was the initial trip up there was pretty awesome. It was like we didn't know what to expect, but we didn't know that the movie Slapshot was shot up there. It was just a show. I mean, when you walk into the arena, there's that little museum dedicated to the movie. There's the dog downtown.
Who cares about the dog?
yeah,
Fuck
fuck him.
The park. I mean, all the stuff that we've seen in the movie. That we did the tour. You know, we had the touristy tour. We did get up to the announcers booth a couple of times. I remember right. Just to experience the just take a look down the ice. That was a pretty fun little trip. We also had the organist. God, what?
Oh, God. Shit, I can't remember his name.
Is it Ray or?
I don't
No, it wasn't
remember
Ray.
his name, but he would work Penn's games, and then
He'd come
he
back-
was
come back up
at
here.
Johnstown,
Yep.
and he worked in the music store in the what is it called, the Gallery Mall or whatever in Johnstown.
Oh, the
forget what
Galleria.
Galleria.
It was
yeah.
it was a style in like Western PA.
Yeah.
They'd have a ton of them. Yeah.
So
yeah.
he worked at the music store in Johnstown in the Galleria Mall. And so he came out to do music for the Johnstown tournament.
Yep.
And we were just feeding him beers.
Oh yeah, and we were just throwing him like song suggestions because he had
Yes.
this book. He had this book like this thick of organ music, just ready to play anything. Really yelling out like Piano Man,
Lady
this
of
guy,
Spain.
this guy right over here,
Lady of Spain.
We made him play Lady of Spain.
Yeah, this guy, he's like yelling in the back of my ear, Red Barchetta.
Yeah. What is this, Rush?
Is this Rush? Is this Rush? So, and if you guys don't know, I'm a big Rush fan. He knows,
Yeah.
Who's
especially.
Rush?
Is this
Is
Rush?
this Rush? Is this Rush?
Yes, yes, you fucking idiot.
Aaron literally has no clue who Rush is.
No, he doesn't.
That's why we say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had the two dogs and a downer
I
with
did not.
onions.
I did not.
Oh, for God's
because
sakes.
wait,
You people are
prior
incessant.
to that, we went down to the country
The country
rave,
rave, yeah.
We did go to the country rave.
where we met up with the real real mayor of the town, the wife of the mayor,
The wife
down-
of the GM of Tomahawks.
Tomahawks. It was the funny thing is you go into that rave. You expect bathrooms in there? No, they had freaking porta potties.
Yep.
Porta potties inside.
That's a step up from the lot in Frederick, right?
Inside, because it's like a big warehouse, so they just
Yeah.
have porta potties.
The train station, right?
It was
The
I
freight
think it was
station.
the
Freight
station.
station.
Freight
Yeah, yeah.
So we're just hanging out, and then like, I'm like, dude, I'm like, I said to myself, I'm like the non-white guy around here.
Oh,
what are the chances?
dude? You were fine with us.
Yeah,
Come on.
I know. So I ducked out like earlier than these guys, and I made my way like through the town of Johnstown by myself, trying to figure out where to go. And these guys,
You're an expeditionist.
Yeah. just take my chances. Just trying
Like
to figure
Bear
out.
Grylls, just running around town.
You know what? I did have my knife on me.
Hopefully you didn't go to where we saw E.T. pass away and grab one of them fish out of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There is all right. So
the river.
for anyone growing up, literally since like 1985, in ET, when Elliot goes to find ET after he runs away or whatever after Halloween, ET is in a crick with this white ghost sheet on him.
Yep.
In Johnstown, there is a very similar creek, and I'll never forget the first time I was there. I was like, oh, look, E.T. or one of the guys on our team is going to be passed out there. And the worst part is, when I went, which was year 2, because we all stayed at the Econo Lodge, we walked with our bags to the war memorial, and then on the way back, I walked with my bag, my sticks, and 2 beers in my hand on the way back to the Econo Lodge and finished both beers in between. And when I got there, even Danny goes like, Johnny, you thirsty? I was like, dude, give me another 15. I'm ready. Let's go. We're going to have a time.
Was that the double fisting old fashions night?
No, that was years later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was at the team dinner.
Yeah,
It was a team dinner.
up at Asiago.
When I was wearing a thrift coat, sports coat.
and shorts.
And shorts.
And boat shoes.
And there was a gentleman who had his dad there, and he goes, look at that moron in his sport coat and his dress shirt and shorts. What a derelict. And then there was some older lady walking by. He goes, look at that little guy. Like, he has style.
What a nice tasty
He has
treat
style.
right there.
There's also the same year that Riggs had to make me choke down my chicken parm because I was double fisting.
You were just drinking.
Double fisting
All
old
of the
fashions.
old fashions.
And then the best is when I got cut off, I was like, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I went to the other side of the bar. I
You
was
went
like,
to the bar.
hey, give me a double Johnny Walker, 1 rock. And I came back with it. And everyone goes like, where did you get that? I was like, they sold me this, you idiots. And I pounded it. And the best is Danny's like, hey, Johnny, I don't think you should have this much booze. I don't think it's right for your liver, your body, or your mind.
Or us.
Or the rest of us.
And then I just started snatching drinks out of people's hands and chugging them. And then the best is, old man, the next morning, everyone walked in, looked warm over death. I walk in, totally fine. And he looks at me and goes, Jesus Christ, you're alive. And I go, well, yeah, duh.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Oh, my God, that's Jason Bourne. Yeah, exactly.
Just keep him away from the strawberritas.
So about our
Kryptonite.
Continue on with the story. Hour
Yeah.
and a half later, these guys freaking went down to. I heard they went down to Coney and did start the initiation of getting the 2 dogs and the sundowner. And I was like,
But you have to have the onions.
you have
For
to have the
God's
onions.
sakes.
Yeah, I mean,
you're
Incessant.
You're
You know,
never
even-
gonna live it down
Until I do it.
Jaywalk.
You're never gonna live
Even
it
if you go
down.
to New York City, if you get a street dog, you get everything.
Everything.
You get the onions. You get the
Dude,
sauerkraut.
I've gotten a dirty,
You go to Chicago,
dirty
you
water
have a
dog.
Chicago dog with
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
You go to Dodgersville, you get Dodger dog
I
with
got
everything.
a
You get
dirty
it the
water
way it
dog
comes,
in New
right?
York with mustard, just mustard.
That's not the way to
Why are
do
you
it.
shaking your head? Get out of here, you elitist! I'm done.
No, it's part of the experience,
Yeah.
man. It's part of
You
the
have
experience.
when you go, you get a street dog. You get everything on top of it.
You have to.
All right, I'm sorry. Every time I've ever been to Coney, and I respect the establishment, I think it's great. Don't the onions look like they've literally turned?
It doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Every year I've been there, they look like shit. I'm sorry. And the Alpo meat and everything.
When the new ownership came in, though, everything looked
it
a lot
did
better.
get better. It
All right,
did get
time out.
better.
I have also came into our hotel room with sheets
with
because
pepperoni
Riggs
rolls.
Riggs has literally
Oh, you talking
left
about that-
me. Riggs has literally
No,
left
one of
me
these
at
pepperoni
sheets,
rolls?
and he has onions and all kinds of stuff
that
all
night in
over
his chest?
himself, all over
No, it's
himself.
not onions,
He
it's lettuce.
Someone looks like
It's
they were
not-
fixing a
it's-
sandwich on
first
this
of all-
guy's chest.
First of all,
it is
let's
that
be
messy.
accurate. It's not onions. It's
So,
lettuce.
Okay, sorry.
I guess the
Sorry,
first
sorry,
first
sorry,
year
sorry.
that when we weren't in Johnstown, he roomed with Costo, and Costo got a tuna salad sandwich. Was it
That
with
is the
onions?
most-
Oh
All
no!
right, tuna salad is the most frightening thing ever.
It was
That's a tuna fish sandwich?
No, it wasn't tuna. It was chicken salad with grilled onions
How do you trust mayo at that?
and
at that,
lettuce.
At that, at that time of night?
And
Thank you.
No, but I don't think he. I think he was too banged up. He didn't know what he like the buttons
He was just
pushed.
punching buttons.
So we get back to the room, and as I do, I strip down to get ready for bed to my underwear, and then I was eating my Italian sub, and lettuce was going everywhere, and then Costo comes in and he sits down on his bed, and he starts eating the chicken salad and grilled onions. He gets like 3 bites in the first half. He's like, "Who orders chicken salad and grilled onions?" I was like, "You did, bud," and I housed that
All
Italian
right.
sub.
So the other thing that was
chocolate milk.
hilarious when Riggs and I. Oh, time out really quick.
Yep.
Gooner, go to sheets order.
It's been a while, but I would go for Italian with everything on it.
Yes.
To the lettuce, tomato, if it's
Man of the world.
Yeah, I mean you gotta get the. I get the if there's spicy mustard available, I'll do that.
Good call. Good call.
If there's spicy mayo,
Like banana
maybe.
peppers or jalapenos?
Hot peppers, no jalapenos. I'll do pickles, cucumbers.
Oh,
wow!
Tomatoes.
Cucumbers. He's having a
Onions.
salad on a sandwich.
So,
Yeah.
I do. I try to.
He's on the med
Metafast.
Mediterranean diet.
Mediterranean. Yeah.
He put some Kalamata
Yeah, I
olives
want-
on
I
there,
want a little salad.
and the
I
green
want a little
olives,
salad on my
and the
meat,
black
so-
olives, all the olives.
I will never forget every time Riggs and I have been in Johnstown. We have always talked at the end of the night, and it's always like we just literally shit talk each other.
Yes.
We're like, I remember the year, not to brag, made the All-Star team. Eric goes, Johnny, you played like shit, even though you got 2 goals and an assist in 2 games. You're a fucking hojo. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And this
you
year,
are a hojo.
yeah, some would say in some circles. And I'll never forget this year when I left on Sunday morning because I had work trip all the way up till
Well, and you were a little
that
angry
Thursday.
because there was an incident with your pickup truck.
Hot little potato.
He was a hot little potato.
Hilton at Rewards member, and they damaged my vehicle.
They just rammed it right in a pole.
Right
in the
Rammed.
garage. Yeah.
Rammed it.
Just
So they did like
rammed
a
it.
Ferris Bueller thing and like
Well,
trying to.
oh,
they
worse
took a-
than that. Worse than that.
It looked like he was in a NASCAR race, and he was Dale Earnhardt Jr. and he ran into
Rubbins racing.
ran into
Praise
Kansas
Hill,
yellow
praise
car.
Dale.
Yeah, they had
Praise
the
Hill,
Kansas yellow
praise
car
Dale.
down the side of him.
All right. So I'll never forget on Sunday. We didn't play Sunday. We didn't make the championship game. It was like
Right.
it was a tie between points, and we just didn't make it. And I'll never forget looking at Riggs as I'm leaving. I showered. I got up. I was like, dude, I've slept in a hotel bed for 6 straight
yeah,
nights. I am
this is
done.
great.
And Eric just stared at me. No words. Just stared at me like he was comatose. Catatonic, practically. And then
Like
I
a
was
shark.
like, oh.
In honor of Shark Week.
It was
Yeah, it was
in
a
honor of
sleep like a
Shark Week.
shark.
And then the best is, I'm like, hey man, I got to get the hell out of here. I'm done with this shit. I slept in a hotel bed for 6 weeks. I'll see you tonight. And Eric and I were on the same team. And Eric just looks at me and I go, hey, I'm leaving. I'm done with this. Hey, I'm leaving now. And he's just staring at me, eyes wide, mouth completely open. No drool, but like I was expecting it at some point. And then he just goes, and I go, all right, see you tonight. I'm just like, and I looked at it, and then I ran into Aaron because Aaron drove us. We were blasting Limp Bizkit. Riggs loves that.
I saw you at the Sheepies too.
I rode in the van.
I know.
So
We
were you
love
rolling down
Oh
there?
yeah, Gooner. Hell yeah. So the best is I stopped by Aaron at the van. He was already up. I was like, hey, let me get my bag out, throw it in the truck, and just leave. And I was talking to Aaron. I was like, I think Eric is either catatonic or dead. And he goes, what do you mean? I was like, he just stared at me. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, I got up. I literally tried to get an answer out of him for like 5 minutes. And he just stared at me with his mouth open. And he goes, is he alive? I was like, I don't know. I'm not going to check if he's breathing. He looks like he's alive.
Just throw a mirror under his
Yeah,
nose.
I know.
Just throw a mirror under his
I
nose.
wasn't
and
going to do
figure it
that.
out.
I'm not getting
Just throw a pepperoni roll at him.
I'm not getting. Hey, Gooner, I'm not throwing a mirror under the guy's nose. I'm not getting an inheritance, so I just don't care that much.
So,
But
what was going through your mind, Riggs?
I don't know, man. I was like, I was out of it.
He was
That
on another
a-
level.
yeah,
No, the problem with that weekend was
He was so angry.
we
Limp
went-
Biscuit.
Well, that and
we ate all the apps.
We ate
platters.
all
apps, yeah.
at the all the
At the
sampler
Falcons.
platters at the Falcons. So I probably had like I don't know how.
You
many.
probably had like 3 dozen shrooms.
What was
Yeah.
what was that bar that we went to the first year? That was
Oh, there was a house.
Was
That's
it-
all the
Oh,
bars.
it's a Point Pub.
Point Pub.
Point, yeah,
That
Point
place
Pub.
is a piece
Yeah.
of shit.
But it was great for food.
No, Point Pub.
No,
awesome.
that is
Don't
not
you
good for
ever,
food, Gunnar.
Don't you ever
You
say
know why?
that
You know why
about
Johnny
No,
loves
no.
the Point Pub? Because we walked in the Point Pub. He goes, "Look, I can buy cigarettes out of the vending machine."
out of the push thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't have a kitchen.
Yeah.
I could smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
walked
was
in.
borrowing Marlboro
we
Reds
wa-
from the bartender.
We walked
Yeah,
in.
and shots of Jack Daniels.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was, Brando. Thank you for being a teammate.
You're welcome.
Brando and I were doing shots of Jack
I
before
remember
11 o'clock
After
game.
my first shift, I was going to make a change, and I tripped on the blue line, and I one knee to the boards and climbed over. And said, "Next."
Did you guys already tell this the first from the first year Riggs after during the second game? Was the second game right that you
When he disappeared?
When he disappeared,
Came back with one sock?
Yeah.
No. So we had no. The schedule was fucked. Right?
Which one? Our second or first?
No, the first year.
Yeah, because I had to stay and run mites.
No,
Thanks.
The first year, the schedule was fucked. So it's the only year that we went up that the Tomahawks were in town. So they were playing that like Friday and Saturday. So when we got up on Friday, our first game was at 10 o'clock or whatever after the Tomahawks game. So we stayed for the game. Bobby Hall dropped the first puck. It was sick.
Known drunk.
We stayed for the game. And then we played right after that. So we played, and then we went to Scott's right after, and we this is when we met Scott's daughter, and we told her like how much money does it take to put all the bottles of liquor in the margarita machine,
Which we have also asked every year since we've been
and
there.
we made her call Scott and stay open for us until like 2 or 3 in the morning or whatever. So then we get up in the morning. We had to be up in Ebensburg at the other rink to play at like 8:30 in the morning. So we go up there and we play, and then we had to play at like 11:30 or
Back
12
down.
or something back
War
down at the
Memorial.
War.
Yep.
So we go back down, we play, we come off the ice. I'm sitting next to Goody, and I'm take a shower, whatever, getting dressed. I can't find my other sock anywhere. Like I can't find it anywhere. It's like I don't know where it is. So then I'm walking around Johnstown the rest of the day. We go to Murphy's with the shit wings, the shake and bake wings. We go like all these different places, and then we go back to the War for the Saturday night game and have a time, right, with the organ player, everything. I'm walking around town that whole day with one sock on.
Sockless Eric Rigsby.
And Chuck and All-Stars, Chucks on.
Yeah, actually, Eric and I love the Chucks. It's a known fact.
So then the next morning, Sunday morning, we get up to leave. So I'm packing all my gear up in the room, and I look in my hockey bag, and the sock is in there.
You're just
The
so
mystery
blind.
of the missing sock
Yeah,
has
I
been
know, the
solved.
mystery of the missing sock.
So anyway, let's see. Rick, it's Rick. The
Yeah,
organ
Rick
player.
the organ
Rick the
player.
organ player.
It
Rick
was
the
aw-
organ
he
We
was
got to get in
awesome.
touch with him, get him down here for the tournament.
Stan has his number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stan has his
Of
number.
course, Stan has his number, along with the mayor's wife.
Mayor of Johnstown.
Allegedly.
We saw her.
I bet he also has Jerry Zach's number because he
Jerry
probably
Zachariah.
put some money on the board.
All
right.
When we walked in for the Saturday night game, the mayor of Johnstown walked into the visiting room dressing room, and we were like, "What the fuck is going on?" So then we see her in the stands because we were on the party deck, so she's sitting behind us. Then we went to the country rave. While we're at the country rave, the band that was playing called her up on stage. She sang like 3 tunes.
Yep.
So Stan is
Decent
like,
voice?
Stan's- yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What songs did you play?
Dude, I don't know country.
Gooner, do you remember?
I don't know country.
Was it
And
country?
and this was
not
like,
free, not Freebird.
This is like 6 years ago.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong
Wait.
guy.
So is Pancake and Sausage
I'm like,
music.
I'm,
Okay.
like 50, I'm like 51 years
So
old.
then-
I can't remember any.
So Stan's like,
Dude, I'm an old man. Leave me alone.
No country for
You
old
gotta
goons.
reboot the CPU.
No country for old goons.
so Stan's like, I gotta find out who this person is. So she sings the 3 songs. She jumps off stage. So he goes up and he walks up to her and goes, "Are you Batman?" And she's like, what? He's like, we've seen you all over town. You were at the game. You sang the songs and everything. What's going on? She's like, oh, my husband's the GM of the Tomahawks. And then we were all like, oh, okay, whatever. And then we hung out with them all night. Like,
hell yeah.
It was great. He was a big dude. He actually played for the Pens. I don't know. I don't remember what his name is, but
I was gonna say,
he played for the Pens. Big dude, like really
Big
tall,
boy.
just a big guy.
Gunnar.
Yeah.
Did you feel an extra sense of pressure when you were playing in the War Memorial?
No, man, it was actually fun. It was.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, did you feel because it was a pro style arena? Did you go like, oh hell yeah?
I went hell yeah, but I was like, but jumping the boards was it was like
A challenge.
It was just challenge. It's like when you
Hey, talk to us short guys about that.
Yeah, it's a fucking challenge, eh?
I was like, oh man, I'm going to break an ankle just jumping the boards. It was
It's
just
a
like,
ways down, eh?
Yeah, it's a long ways down. It's a tall, really tall boards out there. So
Speaking of which, hold on, time out. Austin's used some sheets points right now.
He just ordered sheets on. He just had,
and the driver came in a GT Mustang.
Yeah.
In a fucking
He
Stang.
just had Uber delivered to the fucking thing. Sheets.
Look, here comes
Oh.
Austin walking out now.
Yeah.
Look at my
No. Is that my schmitza?
Yeah. What'd he
It
get?
better have hot dogs in the crust.
What did Austin get?
That's a sub.
There it is.
Ooh, there it
It's
is.
a Italian sub. Look at that.
Look
Yeah.
at
Look
that.
at
He's been
that.
trained. American cheese.
Ranch
Wow.
dressing.
American cheese on an Italian?
Ranch dressing on there too.
An American cheese on an
Sacrilege.
No, I'm all right.
no. I mean, he's daring. He's daring. He's
Like
daring.
father, like son. You gonna get the lettuce all over you too?
You better take your shirt
You
off.
have to take your
Take
shirt
your
off. to
shirt
eat
off.
that.
You're eating that
let
sub
everything drop
completely
off.
wrong. You're gonna drop a billion lettuces. Actually, you're gonna drop
Oh,
that
you
in my
dropped
bed on
it
my
all
truck.
over the bed.
All the lettuce is in your
You
bag.
just dropped all the lettuce on my shit.
It's in your
what
bag.
are you doing?
John's bag and shake it.
Hey, if you find some lettuce and onions in there, actually, if you find onions there, you can eat it from there.
Aw,
from your
shut up,
bag.
Goon. I don't want to hear this.
Thank you, Goon.
I'm done with this.
All right.
This is
So
slander.
now back to playing at the War.
Yeah.
It had to be a lot easier than playing on Sundays with a certain guy yelling, "Eugene, get the puck!"
No, it's all good. I mean, it's just different playing.
A little bit more laid back, right?
Yeah, actually, you know what? When we were just telling us about when we went to wherever to the Elder Arena to play, I was back checking. This is a great story. So
The only time you backtrack, or in general?
it just is the first time I actually back checked because I wanted to win. I was back checking this guy. I was just
I
like,
couldn't resist.
I'm like on the outside of him. He freaking spins right into me. Boom! Like we just collide.
Hit a brick wall.
Yeah. Well, he
Oh,
knocked me
didn't
down.
you get a penalty on
I got
this?
a penalty
Yeah,
on
I
this.
remember this. Yeah.
I'm like,
We're all yelling at the officials like, he didn't do it on purpose. Like,
he
what
just
the hell?
freaking rammed into me. This is exactly what the other guys do about whenever something happens, like they run into me and I'll take the blame.
You mean
so.
something
Yeah,
happens?
yeah.
You mean you hit him, Goon? It's okay.
No,
It's a safe
I'm
space.
just going back to that incident at the second arena. Guys on the bench are also like they're afraid about the other guys, the other team, just
Because you were
coming-
gonna bury him,
Yeah,
Goon.
They thought you were going to bury all of them. They did.
You
Like,
should have buried him all,
I lined
Goon.
up at one face-off. They were like, "Who's that big guy? He's mean." And I was like,
Yeah.
"It's Gunnar. Like, whatever. It's fine."
Gunnar, you should have
Mean Gene.
Bertuzzi'd
Yeah.
some guy.
Oh.
Mean Gene.
Mean Gene. Mean Gene.
Mean Gene,
Sucker punch him in the
Eugene.
back of the head. No.
Gunner's like, you guys thought the steel curtain was over. I'm back.
Purple people eaters.
Yeah. Nah, it's Western PA. It's steel curtains, sir. We're not a scrotum. Yeah, I said it.
Oh man. Yeah, that first year was just trying. I guess it was just figuring things out, where everything is at. I never went up the incline and didn't know about the Coney.
You didn't go up the incline?
Didn't go. We didn't get tickets.
No.
We didn't get tickets.
Yeah, the first year they didn't give us tickets.
There are two
I've been up the goddamn incline twice.
famous inclines.
Yeah.
The longest and the steepest, and they're both in PA.
No. Oh, well, yes.
In Pittsburgh.
The steepest.
Pittsburgh and Johnstown.
Steepest is Johnstown. Longest
Longest is
is
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Pittsburgh going down up to Mount Washington
up.
over there.
over there.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
over there.
Is that up towards Cranberry?
No, Cranberry is on the ritzy part of
Is
town.
that the Duquesne one? Which one is that?
Yeah, Mount Washington up top.
Yeah. That's the
a
Duquesne
Duquesne
one,
area.
yeah.
But Duquesne actually does have a lot of facilities and classrooms
Yeah.
in kind of by
up the hill
Steel
there?
Plaza. No, Steel Plaza, which is in
down the hill.
Down in the hill.
Down.
Over there. I'm actually super jacked. I told Rigsby we're going up for a big family reunion down there up in the Pittsburgh, PA, and I got ball tickets. Greatest ballpark.
Oh, yeah,
actually, that
PNC.
ballpark,
PNC.
Yes, is that firework
They
night?
play the fucking Jays.
Hell
Zambelli's
yes.
Zambelli's off the
firework.
barges. Off the barges in the river.
Zambelli's fireworks is going to
Yeah.
lighten them down on the Allegheny
Let-
River
let
for
me
the
ask you
PNC
this.
Park.
Hey, I got to ask you, though. Are you going to wear your Blue Jays hat or a Buccos hat?
So here's the thing, because Eric and I both love the
love
Jays.
Toronto. I love
We love the
Toronto.
Jays.
Yeah.
We love
Vladdy,
Boba Vladdy. We love them all.
The Biggio kid.
Yeah.
All those cats.
We love them. So here's where it's a little conflicted, because they're both separate leagues, American and National. So like I can kind of like both.
Yeah, but not when they're playing.
So I think only because it's just the way I operate, and everybody knows.
Well,
this.
because they serve IC Light in the stadium.
Yeah, they do.
That's right,
They
Ray.
play the game day
That's right, Ray.
pounders.
That's right, Ray.
24 ounces.
No,
You
they
tell
have
'em, Ray.
mortars.
Yeah, they got the mortars.
They got the mortars, yeah.
So I think only because I'll be wearing my new era, low profile, Buccos hat.
Right on. So speaking to the Buccos and the 412.
Yeah, exactly.
So back in the
or my 4112.
back in the
clothing
day,
hat. One of the two.
Carolina League, Jerome Bettis and Eddie George owns
the bus.
They used to own the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, who hosted the All-Star game.
Oh, that's right.
And
sick.
I think like 10-year-old Dylan and I got a picture with the bus.
Oh,
nice.
the bus.
Yeah, the bus at the gala.
Sick.
Rumbler, stumbling.
PNC Park, great view of the city.
Beautiful.
You get
Best
to see
ballpark.
Everything.
hundreds the hundreds of bridges that cross.
The hundreds of bridges.
All the
that
bridges.
cross.
All of the
Hey,
bridges.
Gunnar, just remember, Bane blew all those up.
He sure did. And then he blew up Heinz Field.
He blew up Heinz Field.
Heinz
Heinz Ward still ran it back for a touchdown.
He did
Don't
score
worry.
before
He
he
did.
fell into the earth.
Exactly. Yeah, before he fell into the earth. Bane, giving it back to the people. I was born in the
people.
darkness. Yeah.
You merely adopted
Yeah,
the
exactly.
darkness.
Yeah.
I was born in it.
No, I have said this for a billion years, and Eric knows. Like, I love baseball. I think it's one of the greatest sports
I
ever.
love baseball.
I fucking hate the Pirates. They just suck, and it's so aggravating because like we're gonna trade away 3 or 4
They
people.
had that McCutcheon for so long.
We had
They've
Kutch,
had
we had
so
Jason
many
Bay,
good
we had
players.
Brian Giles.
Yeah.
You can literally go
The-
down
the
the
They had
goddamn
hold on,
list.
They had Jason Grilly.
We had Jason Grilly.
Back in
We
the
have
day,
Starling Marte.
back in the
He's
day, they had-
probably
I
gone
love
soon.
Starling.
They
He's
had-
probably
they
gone
had
soon.
Bobby Bonilla and
Barry
I'm glad.
Bonds.
I'm glad the Pirates don't still have to pay
Just a
him.
big head.
The big head.
Yeah, I'm glad the
That was
Pirates
before he
still
had a
don't
big
have
head,
to
Goon.
pay him. But yeah,
He had a small head then.
Yes, he did.
sun's out, guns out.
So
Murph.
speaking of which, Barry Bonds and Bobby Bonilla are on the Wall of Fame for the Potomac Nationals at their old stadium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I gotta get going. We gotta pick up some pizza.
All right.
She needs
All
some
right,
pizza.
we got him.
Hey,
Thanks.
Gunnar, thanks so much.
Yeah,
appreciate
Thank
it.
you for everything,
You guys
man.
are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Keep on doing what you do.
Thank you.
Just it's a great show because it's you have a bunch of friends on here just talking. And
Absolutely.
It's just what it is. You're doing a
Murph.
good job.
Get in that
Thanks.
fucking
Thank
hot
you.
seat.
Thank you.
Get in that goddamn
Come
hot
on,
seat,
Bubba.
Murph.
Come on,
Yeah.
Bubba.
Yes.
I was just looking for a seat.
Right there, Bubba.
Let me take a piss.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say that?
Yeah, you can
Yes.
say whatever you
Murph,
You
want.
can say whatever you want.
Murph,
You say whatever
I
you
know
want.
you heard me when you walked in. Sun's out, guns out, Murph. I know you heard me.
Good thing he wasn't diving off the boat.
Hey, can you move the mic closer to him just
I
a
got
little bit? There you go, right there. Right there is good.
I got it.
Right there is good.
Perfect. What's up, guys? What are we talking about?
Anything and everything.
What do you want to? Let's talk about
Well,
your.
hold
third-
on, we have to
Yeah, hold on.
introduce. We have to
Yeah, we got to introduce you.
the great Rick Murphy. We have to introduce the great Rick Murphy.
Coach Rick Murphy.
OFBG of all OFBGers.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Whenever he retires.
Whenever he retires.
We're only going 6 months, though. He might not live
Yeah.
longer than that.
So let's talk about your Thursday. That was a big day.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
want to
nice
know about your
day.
Thursday
It's a
leading
nice
into
day.
the
That
tournament.
was a great experience.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
On my dime, shots and freaking easy. Shots and easy on my dime, getting their experience.
So Murph,
So hold on.
what did
went-
you do Thursday?
Oh, we went to the
Meekum.
Meekum auction.
Yeah.
First one?
First one.
Tell us about
All
it.
of us.
One
have
for
ever
one.
Been to. It's an incredible experience.
That's awesome.
It's unbelievable. You see some high rollers. I thought I was a high roller.
Did you see
You're the high roller,
Was
Murph.
Terry Bradshaw there or something?
No, I didn't see Terry. I didn't see anybody I recognized. But then again, I don't recognize a lot of people. But I had my eye on this truck from the beginning. Only thing
truck.
is was like lot.
When you walk the lot.
Oh yeah, walk it all day long
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they only bring them into the tent 40 at a time, maybe 50 at the most. You got 200, 300 cars.
And it's only for like 20 or 30 minutes, right? And then they wheel them out, or
Oh no, it's
not even.
it's not even that.
Yeah.
They start bringing them in
They
down the
line 'em up.
line, so you can follow them down the line as they're 2x2.
Yep.
They're side by each going down, then they go to one, and then they go in the line. Then you can walk up right. You can walk with the car to the freaking spot where they're auctioning off. That way they know you're serious, right? I went back and we found 4 chairs because at the end of the auction, the tables start to empty out. So I find a chair. I go, Shots, come on. I got chairs right here. I sat down 2 seconds. Guy says, you got to be a gold member. I go, Shots, I told you we should have got fucking gold. It's only 1 row back. But
So Murph, tell us about like the 2 to 3 vehicles you had your eye on, because I know you filled me in a little last night.
there was the 68 went early, the Chevy pickup truck. It a blue step side. It was beautiful.
And that was the one that was all jacked up, or was that the other one?
Nope, it was the other one. The 68 was
The
you
silver
know,
one.
Yeah, not a great 100% job, but I mean a good job.
Yeah.
But I only went for 28, and I'm going, man. I started, and I said, no, wait. Silver one finally came in, right? We go to check it out. The bumper is 2 inches.
That was the one
out
that
of
was
level,
jacked up.
out of square with a frame. I go, look at this, Patrick. And Patrick was there. My son, for those of you who don't know.
He knows what a 3.0 door is too.
I know what a 3.0 door is,
But Monty
too.
didn't.
And now the bed to the cab is jacked the other way, 1.5 inches.
It was floating the other way, you said,
Yeah,
right?
it was
Ben
the
frame.
other way. It was
Ben
a
frame, no
3 inch
bueno.
gap
All jacked
there,
up.
and an 1.5 gap against the cab. I'm going. Then we go to. I go. Let's check the rest of the truck. The back bumper. That's pretty easy to shim out. I guess what they did. Tailgate wouldn't open.
You said the mechanisms were there, right?
Mechanisms. Everything was there. It looked brand new when you look down in it. It's 68. You can see down in there. Pat goes, give me a credit. I go, I ain't putting my fucking credit card in there to open the tailgate. Fuck this truck.
Of course he's going to use his credit card.
He knew the credit card.
Of course.
Yeah. And then it goes in his pocket.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, give me your credit card. I'm going to open this really quick.
So I wait for the red truck, and the red truck, 53 C3100 Chevy
Beautiful.
pickup truck.
Gorgeous
Sexy
looking
truck.
truck.
window,
It was
but-
a sexy
And
truck.
that red, too. That
Oh,
polish.
my God. When it pulled up, it was incredible. Yeah, I go, much better. The pictures do it no justice.
Yeah.
Well, we saw it
We're
on
gonna
the
see it in
TV.
person soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Right.
looked
Yeah, we saw it on
beautiful
TV. It looked amazing.
Right.
Oh,
I can't wait
man.
to see it in person.
Oh, yeah. I would have drove it, but somebody's got my dealer tag
Wouldn't know who that guy is.
walking behind us. So I'll bring it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool truck.
Yeah.
It was great bidding.
Dude,
Yeah,
watch.
Shots gave me a
I know
couple
the bit I watched
vodka.
wasn't live, but watching it even replayed,
Yeah, replayed.
I heard, "Yeah, brother."
Yeah. And then
And then,
Did you hear it?
then the Murph chuckle.
There
It
it
was
is.
amazing.
It was funny.
So how long were you planning to go to one of those auctions? A while, right?
Oh, how long was it, Pat? A month? 2 months?
This isn't work
But
release.
I know for a fact because you've said stuff
Yeah.
to me over the course of years, like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't wait to get to one. I
We were
can't wait
going
to
to
get to one.
Dallas. We were going to Kissimmee, Florida.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I know you went to one in
Us-
Dallas. I didn't know you go to the one in FLA.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All Meekum, or was it other stuff?
They were all Meekums. I think
right
they were
on.
all Meekum.
Yeah,
Did you
right.
always want a truck though?
That's the last minute thing because, I got a car. I
Yeah.
got a couple cars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we know.
Yeah.
The GTO I always wanted. And I had a
Yeah.
442 back in the day. I was going to go after Olds 442.
Yeah.
The
For
thing went
memories.
60 grand. I go,
Oh.
damn, that's incredible.
It's a lot, yeah.
You're better off just getting one and doing it yourself if you can. And you got to, and that's what he said. And I go, Patrick, he goes, well, I go, fuck that. I want to buy it done. When you're done.
I don't want to do all the
All
work.
you got to do is buy a cover.
Yeah.
And a garage, which you have. I got a garage.
Yeah.
I got a pond. I got a
You got a
pool.
few garages.
pond.
Yeah, you're fine.
Or a
Pond-
shop.
Pond's better for
Yeah.
you.
Pond's
Yeah.
better for you.
We like the pond. It's been a while since it's froze, unfortunately. That sucks.
I know it. I still got that picture on the thing. I got it. At the
I know,
I got
I
one
do
at
too.
the
Yeah.
office. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a few years ago, Murph has a decent chunk of property. He has a pond that freezes it's literally every 4 years.
Every
so
4 or
randomly.
5 years.
Every
right?
polar
Yeah.
vortex,
And he just
right?
and he just sends out a text, and it's awesome. He goes, "Pond of Dreams is open, 1 to whenever.
Boards
bring
are up."
beer, yeah, bring beer." And we all just bring beer, and it's just a great time. It's awesome.
It's
Every time
awesome.
we've done it, and everybody just hangs out and whatever. And actually, last time we did it, one of the guys we know who doesn't play OFBG anymore. He wrecked his Mercedes into the back of a
No, his
pine
truck.
tree.
Truck.
Or
Truck.
sorry.
He backed his truck
he
into
backed
the
his
tree.
truck
He
into the
gave
pine
home.
tree. And the same week, he drove his
Box truck into the
underneath
Home Depot.
The Home Depot.
The Home Depot garage and sheared the
And
top
then I
off.
went down to cut the pine tree down and blew out my back, and we went to Punta Cana, and I was on Percocet and frickin' and couldn't get back home because y'all had a snowstorm.
Murph, so, because we're talking hockey, give me like an early, your lifetime, because you're a billion years old.
Oh.
I love you. You know that.
I know that.
Give me like an
Murph,
early
Murph
hockey
comes from
memory
the time
you
when
have.
men were made of
Pause.
steel and boats were made of wood.
That's right.
That's right. That's
So
right. Back when we
early
used to girdle
hockey
trees to
memory,
kill
because
'em.
I know you grew up in Messina, New York. Yeah, Messina, New York. Scary motherfuckers grew up there. Hard men.
The best thing is winning states championship.
Oh,
That
New
was
York.
Yeah.
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 That was
yeah.
that was big time. And we were and going to Canton ATC, a little 2-year school up there, because I couldn't get into Clarkson or Potsdam State. I don't know why. I mean, I'm freaking 15 minutes away.
Well, looking back now, they're all like, "Why didn't we accept that Richard Murphy guy?"
I know.
Look at all
Look
he's
at this
done.
dude.
But that was winning the states was everything.
That's awesome.
That was very cool. In Lake Placid.
Oh,
Yeah, because you grew up in New
Field
York,
it.
you were lucky to that.
Well, we were only 45 minutes from Lake
Yeah.
Placid. So.
So when I did youth, we did our states was you had to essentially it was a separate tournament outside of like our regular travel schedule. And so it was the 7 or 8 teams and you would play this round robin.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. We had this big showdown against Howard Huskies and we lost in double overtime. And that was back in the days, you
Damn.
know, Murph, because
Yeah.
you coached.
Yeah.
And it was like you still played 5-on-5, did whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget because it was as goofy as it was like the biggest hockey moment we had.
Who was coaching you there?
So I was at Tri-City, so a guy you definitely wouldn't know.
Oh,
but I know
the owner's son.
I think so, yeah. But I know you had a few of the guys in the tournament. You're already messing with him about that. But yeah.
We went to Tri-City for that 1 year because we had it out with the Frederick rink here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Pat and I are the same year.
Yeah.
But I was Tri-City for a little bit, Howard, and then high school age. I'm trying to think. I almost feel like I didn't play travel. I don't remember really.
Yeah.
I'll be 100% honest. I have more positive memories.
So it wasn't that
playing
great
with,
of a memory then, eh?
No. It wasn't. No, the states
Not
when
like
we played
this.
against Howard. I have better memories playing beer league
Hell
with
yeah.
you and
Oh,
everybody
yeah,
else.
yeah. That is, it is. I played Laurel, and I was still almost 50. I think I was probably about 50.
So it's
when
40
I
years
moved
ago?
up here.
Okay.
And I chasing the skid around with a West Virginia helmet on. I'm going, I'm done. I go,
Actually,
I
speaking
said,
of that,
I'm done. I got kids in West Virginia. Now I'm chasing you around. I go, no way.
Murph, tell us about the face mask rule. I remember you talking about that at pickup. You did that pickup with the face mask rule. You had to wear face masks for liability.
You had to wear a shield. You had to wear a face mask or a shield. So what we do in Baltimore is we tape our face mask onto the top of our helmet.
Yeah.
So we had it on, just wasn't on our face. It was on top of our helmet.
Oh, up here.
Yeah, we had it taped up. Clear tape. We need more clear tape.
Did you get like stitches on your fucking head because you like hit the bathroom wall?
No, I cut the shit out of my head in the bell. What was that rink? Patterson Park.
Yeah, Patterson Park.
Patterson. Went in the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
Before walked in, duck. There's a big old freaking duck chase or something. Metal, exposed metal. Cut the shit out of my head. I go, this is before pickup. Now I need stitches.
So Murph, when did you start playing hockey?
I was like 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Let me tell you a good story. I came down here, and I started playing with the Molson team. They had a travel team down here, but the Molson team used to warm up the Caps alumni team, so before they went to play other places. So we're in Reston Rink. Reston Rink was brand new, and Rod Langway's out there. You know, Rod Langway, Risling, Nelson Burton, all those guys, right? And we're standing in the parking lot like we are right now, drinking beer. And this lady comes up, and goes, how's little Johnny doing? And Rod Langley goes, oh, little Johnny's doing great. Just keep him in the camps. You know what I mean? You know, because they're making a killing off the kids going to camps.
Yeah.
And he goes, and she walks away. And he goes, little Johnny's like fucking 8 years old. He goes, I started skating when I was 12. Rod Langway started skating when he was 12.
There used to be a puck stuck in the wall here from Rod Langway.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. That's when you said that, I was going to interrupt, but I want to interrupt the podcast.
How come I didn't make it to the NHL?
You don't live in Ontario.
I know, right?
Hey, Riggs.
Yeah.
I have a few ideas why you didn't make it to the NHL. Murph, so really quick, tell me why you love playing beer league with the guys you play with.
We're best friends.
Hell yes.
You know that.
I do.
And these are the guys I hang out with. These are the guys that, going to carry my casket.
No.
Murph, I have an odd feeling you're going to carry mine before I carry yours. I just have an odd, peculiar feeling.
You know what I mean? We do things all summer, all winter.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, they're friends.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That is what it's about.
That's what it's about.
I'll actually
Partners.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
I actually will never forget when we had like our COVID skates, and I'm doing air quotes because it's still around, but whatever. And we started back up. We just did pickups, and I'll never forget because we couldn't use the showers. We had to dress outside,
But we had a shower.
we had a shower thanks to Murph, and I'll never forget. It was the first one I came to because I missed like the first 5 to 7. I was just like, hey guys, not doing it yet. And I pulled up, and then Murph pulled like a few spots behind. I go, hey Murph, I heard you got that shower. And he just goes, yeah, you got it, babe. Whenever you want. As soon as you get out.
55-gallon drum.
55-gallon drum.
Don't do anybody that wants
It was cold as shit, but it was refreshing.
55-gallon drum with the transfer pump
Yep.
into
Yep.
the shower head.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it was great.
It was good.
Yeah.
It's memories.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Well, let's talk about.
Oh, yeah, then I started heating the water.
Yeah. Let's speaking of heat. Let's talk about the most infamous day in Richard Murphy's life. When our game got interrupted, our beer league game on Sunday got interrupted because the rink general manager's like, whose burn barrel is that in the parking lot? And we're like, it's not ours. And guess what? We come out, and it says OFBG.
Cut in the side with a acetylene torch.
Yep. Cut in the side, the initials
One of these.
OFBG. It's not ours.
Not ours.
Yep. I got to go. I got to take the car home before I start drinking.
Sorry about it. Murph is a young buck who was initiated by you, essentially. I appreciate everything. Thank you for coming on,
Yeah,
buddy.
definitely. Thanks
Hell
for
yeah,
having
Murph.
me, guys.
Hey, Murph, can I have your new truck?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Hell yeah, Murph.
All right, I'm cutting.
Well, there you have it. A special extended edition of Beers in the Lot for the OFBG Summer Tournament. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to record anything on Sunday after the championship game, but don't worry, you can be sure we'll be talking about it next episode. On a Beers in the Lot milestone episode number 104. It'll mark 2 years of consecutive weekly episodes, so back pats for us. But bringing it back to the present, we want to thank everybody who came and stopped and talked to us. We had a blast getting to put our friends behind the mic, so now we can give our listeners a little bit of a taste of what it's like to have beers in the lot at the OFBG Summer Tournament. Another thanks to Listen Frederick and Demanding Media for all their promotion and helping us get the word out about the tournament. I'm very sure that their promo led to donations for the cause for Platoon 22, so another big thanks to them too. Oh, and you! Thank you for listening. This was a very long episode, I know. Hopefully you thought it was worth it. I personally was smiling the whole time I was editing this, so I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. But even if you didn't, thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. So we'll catch you next week. Be sure to tune in, episode 104. See you then.